Guys, I've been standing here for like 5 minutes. I cannot get any service from these two. And the store's kind of empty. Welcome to Riverbend Springs. Oh boy, it's so good to be here. I am looking all HD up in this place. I'm looking pretty good, I have to admit. Welcome to Riverbend Springs, guys. We've got a brand new farm, which we're about to take off in. Let me take you up to it. We got work to do. I got people to mess with. You guys like our new farm truck? Oh yeah, not bad, right? I like this. That's right, guys. We've got a brand new farm out here on Riverbend Springs. I've been, well, I spent all my money on taking over a plot of land, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be a fight though. Let's just go with that. Definitely, there might be some people that we're going to upset at some point because I'm not letting them take all the money from me. Let me show you. Let's get up to the farm. There's actually two ways to the farm. One is actually a barge that we can take that will take us over the river here. Otherwise, we're driving around the county like I am right now. I can also actually kind of take a shortcut right up there if we want to. It's right through someone's field though, so I always feel a little bit bad doing that. So instead, we'll go the way we're supposed to, all the way up and around. Oh, some signs down there. Some signs down there. Gertie's been driving here apparently. Yeah, pretty nice countryside up here, guys. Riverbend Springs. I'm really liking it up in this area. We've been looking at this farm for a little bit. And I figure this is the best place for us to try to make it big out here in the county. We've got quite a big plot of land, and we're kind of out and about, I guess. But this farm right here, Sunset Farms, is kind of close to us. Yeah, it might cause us some problems. We'll see. But let me show you around our farm very quickly. There's not much there, to be perfectly honest. Of course, we've got to build it up. Actually, all these fields down on the left, right here, these grass fields, these are all ours. Those are going to be our hay fields, you guys. And we cross the bridge. That's one of our laneways. And then this here road, this guy right here, is our main farm access as we head on up and in. Let me take a look around. I gotta show you what we got. So this is my main farmyard. Not a lot here. I've been told this was an old runway air hangar area back in World War II. I don't know, that old building left over. We got a silo still there, which has been, well, it's been sitting here for a while, it looks like. But really not a lot up here. You can see just open land. There is a canola field that's ready to be harvested down there. I'm gonna see if I can get to that right away. But a couple of old buildings. Yeah, not a lot. We did get an old John Deere with a farm, and there's a white tractor up at the main farm. We'll take a look at that in a second. Also, I've picked up a Kubota, so we can move some pallets around. Who knows what else with this, but well, I got a plan with that for sure. Of course, we got a swather over there. We've got the Macdon right over the end. We'll be using that in a bit, I'm sure, as well. There is an old barn hidden up in the I don't even know what you want to call that, guys. Just out in the forest almost there. There's no point in me using it as far as I can see. Same with this little outhouse right here. Outbuilding. It's all boarded up. It's condemned, so I can't use that. I might knock that down at some point. We got our house up at the top. Not much to see up there. It's just our house. It's a nice house. And then there's this building here, which I have no idea what the original purpose of this building was for. Yeah, you got me. But currently, I've got some equipment stored in here. You can see we've got a baler, we've got our white tractor, we've got an old white tractor that came with the farm, and then as well we've got our combine 7150 case with, I believe it's a 25 or 30 foot header. I can't remember what the size was on this header. I don't even know what model it is. It doesn't have the model number on it. I don't remember which one it is, but regardless of which, not a crazy big combine. I mean, a nice combine for this shop, I guess, right? Anyways, that is the bare bones of our farm, you guys. But I mean, there's a little bit something special going on here. Guys, you see that farm that's right in front of us? That there is Sunset Farms. And this farmer's market that they built was the whole reason I was able to get my farm up on the hillside for, well, the price I did. You see what happened? They ran us out of business. Well, not us. They ran the last owner out of business. I'm about to do it to them, I think. That's going to be my plan, is to take down the conglomerate farmer's market. I mean, look at these guys. Nice coat, dude. Seriously. Yeah, we got to run these guys out of town. So that's my plan. We're going to make some money, run the degens out, knock this business out, maybe take it over. And maybe we'll be celebrating the tomato festival. Okay, they're not all bad. I mean, look at this cool corn maze they got. By corn, I mean sunflower. But regardless, very cool. It is kind of funny. My house is right there. My farm stand is right there. The farm market. I'm kind of trying to steal advertising from them because We're right there. And there is our current farm stand. You know what? It's simple. It's to the point. You can see their farm is literally right there. That is it, guys. We're going to fill this farm stand with all of our crops and our goods and see if we can make a dent in whatever they're making and steal it for ourselves. Sounds like a plan. We got some parking up here. And yeah, we're literally using their advertising to get cars up here right now. Anyways, let's get to work. I gotta go pick one more thing up from the main farm, and then let's get that combine out of there. Guys, I put this weather sensor down. We built this. Glad I didn't put this by my house. Could you imagine having this noise by your bedroom, listening to this all night? No thanks. No thanks. All right, guys, so easy plan to start with tonight. We're going to take care of that canola field right over there. We're gonna get that taken care of. Like I said, I do have these grass fields, these hay fields down below, which we've got everything we need to do for haying, so we can get to haying pretty quick as well. But I want to get the canola off, and then maybe we could build some greenhouses. That make a sense? I think that's a great idea. And it gives us a chance to test out our combine, make sure everything is working on our systems here the way we'd expect, right? I think this is going to be totally fine, but just want to make sure. Well, you know what? We're not going to need the canola for anything. It's going to be a cash crop for us. Let's be honest. It's not going to be going to market. You know what? I got some other ideas actually. Because we got quite a bit of field land. I'm not going to need that much hay. Let's see what else we can do. Let me get this out of here. I've got a couple $100,000 in the old bank account, but like I said, that's dedicated basically for, well, our greenhouses as well as our cattle barn I want to build. And after that, guys, I'm going to be a little bit broke. I'm going to be a little house poor, right? Little house poor, little farm poor. So we'll have to make do with what we got. Yeah, this whole plot of land down here, I'm going to take this over with greenhouses is my plan. As for the cattle farm, I'm not even sure yet what I'm going to do with it yet, guys. I could use it on this canola field, to be perfectly honest. We could make that into our cattle area. That could be a thing. We'll see. I'll have to look at that when the time comes here a little later on this month. All right. Let's leave the... we move it ahead. You know what? That's fine. Let's leave that right there. Open this guy up. Let's get this thing hooked up, and we're going to get into this canola field and see if we can knock this down. Oh, don't. Oh, I got a little bit. Well, not quite the best driver. Close enough. And gotcha. Perfect. All right, you guys. It's time to get into the canola field right on the bat here. I got to get up. I'm going to get Gertie down here. She can give us a hand. And then we'll see if we can potentially... what do we got? We got the John Deere down here. We got the white up top. I do have a trailer down here. The John Deere should be fine. It's an old John Deere, of course, but it should be fine with that grain trailer. Not a problem there, I don't think. Let's get this all set up. 3650 is already warmed up. We do have a front bucket on this. Makes it a little bit more awkward to move around, but you know what? It's all good. It's an old tractor. It'll do, guys. It'll do. Like I said, we do have the white, which is a couple hundred, 220 horsepower, I believe, on that one. This one's a little less, so this one here is going to be more for our utility work. Anything where we need to do any plowing, anything like that, we're going to be using, of course, the white. But this guy here, for this work, should be just fine, right? Like, not a problem there. Let's see if we can go meet Gertie over on the far side. She's got the combine already out. We'll see how much canola we get off this. Yeah, I know you guys haven't seen Gertie too much lately. She's got, you know what? She's got a few tricks up her sleeve now. Let's take a little look. She can, she's kind of figured out. She's gone to the old K-Sims school of driving tractors here, apparently. And she's figured out her way around the field a little bit better than normal. And look at that. She's even got a new outfit on. She pulled that out of the hamper. Maybe she did some laundry for once. Maybe. It's looking good, Gertie. You're doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. You know what? I don't want to get in her way, but I'm going to see if we can grab whatever she's taking off right meow. We'll see what we can get out of her. She's doing great, though. You know, she's learned, like I said, some new tricks. She's managed to get around this field a little bit better now. Happy to see that. Excellent. Looks good. You know what? Gertie is getting extremely professional and efficient here on the farm. You know what? That's a great segue to the sponsor of today's video, G-Portal Game Servers. Are you ready to upgrade your farming simulator experience? Well, with G-Portal Game Servers and Farming Simulator 25, it's time to take your farm to the next level. When you play Farming Simulator 25 on a G-Portal game server, your multiplayer farms will be available whenever you are. No longer waiting for the host to get online. If you're ready to farm, your G-Portal game server will have your tractor already warmed up and waiting for you. Whether you're planting, harvesting, or building the farm of your dreams, G-Portal game server is the ultimate multiplayer experience. No lag, no hassle. just pure farming fun with your friends. With G-Portal's dedicated servers, you can host your own games effortlessly. Customize your servers to fit your needs, whether you're on Xbox, on PlayStation, or PC. All platforms can use G-Portal game servers, and all platforms can play together. Setting up your server has never been easier. In just a few clicks, you're going to be ready to go. Plus, G-Portal game servers support all your favorite mods. You can even expand your server to have 25 gigabytes of mod space, which will allow you to install any mod map and all the mods you could possibly think of, so you can expand your farming possibilities like never before. Team up, trade up, and build a legacy together. With G-Portal game servers, the fields are truly endless. Be sure to use the link down in the description today to get your 10% off your G-Portal game server and elevate your Farming Simulator 25 experience. Grab your friends and let's farm with the G-Portal game servers and Farming Simulator 25 like never before. Thanks again to G-Portal for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are looking for a server, like I said, go check them out. They are the ultimate servers for Farming Simulator 25. Get your server now. We're looking good out here, you guys. Things are already progressing. We got a decent amount of canola off the first couple passes there. I don't know if we're going to fill this trailer up or not with what's on this field. This is not the biggest field in the world. To be honest, we own actually, hang on a second. We can stop for 2 seconds here while she's doing what she's doing. We do own, oh man, that view is great down here. We got the whole town is just right here. Like, look at this. Look at that. That's great. Let's cross over the road here. So this field right in front of me, guys, this one here, I think it's been harvested. Yeah, it's been harvested. That's ours. And then we've got over just past that tree line right there. There's 3 or 4 fields that go down towards the river down below. Those are ours as well. Most of which still have just like field grass and stuff on them. Good hay in fields, but that's all that's on them at this point in time. Yeah, I was a little worried we were going to sink in here right out the field with the John Deere because it's a little underpowered, but you know what? It's managing to staying up on the ground, not sinking in at all. Looks good. Oh, easy. Let's see if we can actually hit the green bin there. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Look at the canola coming in. First harvest. Like I said, I'm not expecting to get a ton of money off this, but whatever we can get, we can use to maybe push some of our other products. We'll see how the greenhouses and what else? The greenhouses, and we'll get a mushroom greenhouse as well. We'll see how those work out. We're getting, I wouldn't mind getting some chickens as well, right? Chickens will be great. Oh, don't hit me, Gritty. Whoa. Yeah. Put your beacons on. Let me get out of your way. Yeah, maybe we can get some chickens as well. Chickens would be something we can handle. That being said, I've got no food for chickens yet. We're going to have to figure that out at some point if we do it. Yeah, guys, I'm thinking we'll turn this field into our cattle pen. That's going to be my plan. We'll turn this field here that we're working right now. It's nice and flat up here. I think it's a good spot to put our cattle pen. And then we can get some cows, and yeah, we'll worry about that then. No, but you got to do some hay in first. I think hay in first, cattle later, cattle first. Oh boy, it's a toss-up. It should be pretty much our last pass, I'm hoping here. She lines us up correctly. See if we can, perfect. That looks good. We'll just go with her. Love it. Come on, get going. And get going. No, I don't want it in my bucket. Thanks, Gertie. That's okay. We don't need to fill the front bucket up. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, last pass. Cool. So we got about half a trailer full, it looks like. Yeah, it's like I said, not much in the grand scheme of things, but hey, it's our first harvest. Combine worked fine. This tractor is working all right, and everything's coming together. So from here, I need to take a look and see if we can maybe do some hay in right away. I wouldn't mind doing the hay in right away if we can. I don't know if we have the time for it. We'll see if there's anything that's ready to be knocked down, and then if so, we'll get into that field and do some hay in. But this is job 1 completed for the day. I like that. Perfect. And right about there. Is that it all? That's everything. Let's go. And into the silo we go. Love it. All right. Let me go take a look at the fields here and see where we stand. All right, I got good news. We are ready to get into that field and harvest away. So we might as well do that right now. I'm going to take care of some hay in. We got the MacDon right here. MacDon with the R216 SB header. You know what? This is a perfect unit for what we're going to be doing here. Let me take this on down. We're going to fire this on up. We're going to go do some hay in. Of course, this MacDon, guys, comes with the pre-order for Farm Sim 25. You can also get it separately after launch. But you're going to want to get it for the pre-order, so make sure you go down below, pre-order Farm Sim 25 right now if you're watching this near release date. Get your pre-order on before it comes out because that pack is for free. It'll be a couple bucks. Otherwise, you'll have to pay extra for this unit, plus all of the swathing abilities you can do with it. You're going to want to get it, so do it now. Let's be honest. You're not going to have any other self-propelled swathers like this in Farm Sim at launch, so make sure you go down to the bottom, get your pre-order on, and that goes to help the channel as well. Where are we going here? Just to the left, I believe. Let's just go down this way. Yeah. There we go. And it should be these fields right here on my right. You can see, look at this. That's the laneway we have to do to get up to our farm shop. I need some signage. I need some signage on this, that's for sure. Oh boy, there we go. All right, double back. Double on back. Nice. All right, so we're getting into these fields. I'm going to work my way top to bottom, I guess, for now. And we'll see what we can do for damage on this. You know what? Since they're both us, I want to work them at the same time. You know what? We might as well, right? We might as well. We can work this field straight ahead of us. I mean, let me just open this on up. There we go. Fire this thing on up. And you know what? Maybe we'll do one at a time. Nah, you know what? We'll think we'll work them both at the same time. We'll work them both, right? Why not? Work them both. Go all the way around the edge here. And then we'll come on back. And yeah. It's not like it's going to matter. Our rows are not going to matter because I need to come over here and TED this. And then we'll have to bail it hopefully later today. If the sunshine stays out, you know what? I can do it all in one. Go down to the main road here. Right? This should just be one field. That's what we'll do at some point. I'm going to make this into one field. All the way down. All right. And away we go. Now, if we do make it into one field, the GPS will auto recalibrate for us. So I don't need to worry about that. It'll actually make life a little bit easier because it's just one field rather than 3 littler fields. And the GPS won't have to work as hard, to be honest, and our workers won't have to. I mean, look at this field, though. We're going right up against Sunset Farms right ahead of us here. That is Sunset Farms we're heading right at. I hope they feel nervous. I hope they can sense me taking over this farm here because they're going to be in trouble once I get this farm up and running, guys. Yeah, I need to take that road out. There's 2 roadways that go right through the middle of this. We'll need to worry about that. Maybe sooner than later. Maybe sooner than later. See if I can take care of that and make that so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that would be great. So we've got, of course, like I said, this Mac Don is going to be doing this work for us. We're going to have to come back down, run the tedder through this, turn all these for this afternoon. And then if it's staying pretty warm out right now, so hopefully I can just come and grab it right away. And whoa, jump that a little bit. And this should hopefully be dried enough to put into hay bales right away. That way we can get some cows and get that rocking and rolling before even the day's out. A couple more passes left to go. You can definitely see where those roadways are. Terrible. We gotta get rid of those, but that's not gonna happen for a bit. Yeah, we'll need to do that maybe in the winter. Maybe in the winter when we're not doing anything else, right? We'll still have stuff to take care of in the winter, mind you. But if we do greenhouses and we got cattle, you know what, there's always gonna be some tasks. So we need some choring. We're gonna have some choring to do, that's for sure. But gosh, it looks so good up here, you guys. I love this. This is so good. Really liking the location of this farm. Nice valley down below. I'm real happy up here. All right, so I do have the field down on the other side of the road. I'm going to see if I can get this tedded so I can get some hay off this before midday, and then yeah, the hay then will cure. It'll be a little bit. Yeah, you guys understand, right? You picking up what I'm throwing down. We need to get in there a little bit quicker. So the rest can wait till later on. This stuff I want to get off as soon as I can. We put our hazards on. We're on the middle of the road here. No beacons on this thing. So that's always a bit of a risk. You know that creek right there? She goes right through the old farm. It's actually pretty nice up here, guys. Our house, little creek, just goes, a little babbling brook. She goes right on by the old house. Looks so good. All right, I'm gonna grab. What do we want to grab? We'll grab the John Deere and do some tedding, and then the rake as well, and then yeah, the white. We got the baler with the white up on top. So I'm gonna leave this right here for now because it's as good a spot as any. It's close to, well, if we have to scrub it down, but I want to get back out with it later on today. But for now, the John Deere. Game on. Let's go. Perfect. Love it. I actually wanted to put the farm shop right there at the edge of the driveway. No such luck. Couldn't find enough stable ground to put it on, I guess, but they wouldn't let me put it there. So it's gone up by the house instead at the very top up there. You know, it's okay. It's a little bit more out of the way, but the views are definitely nicer, right? Definitely nicer. All right, let's drop that down in. Perfect. Love it. And let's go. Let's turn this grass all over. Turn that into hay. All right. We're going to have to make just a few passes, of course. You can see, looks like it's drying out already, you guys. Like, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's going to take us a couple passes. Like I said, if we can make this into one, our GPS systems will work a lot better. Of course, I don't feel like having these 3 fields because, well, then I just have to do tons and tons of circles. One big field makes a lot more sense. It's not even that big in the grand scheme of things, is it? Like, yeah, it's a decent size, but we're not talking, you know what, like, what is this? Maybe 6-7 acres versus, you know, maybe 40 or 50 if we get down below. This is not that big. Another task just wrapping up as we go through this already. Day's getting, it's still pretty bright out, let's be honest. Looking pretty good so far, though. Let's see if we can get this raked up already and put in some rows and make it a little bit easier for baling, of course. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's get out of here. I'm happy with that. Lift this on up. See if are we packing stuff down at all? I noticed a little bit of the rows when we were driving over them. They were looking a little bit packed, but I don't think, a little bit. You still get a little bit of packs it down a little bit when we're driving on it with this tractor. Yeah, definitely pushed them down a bit. Not bad, though. It should still rake up fairly nice. Just try and stay off it. Might be a little wet still, maybe? I don't know. But definitely packing it down just a touch. There we go. Up we go. Zigzag back on up on the road. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. I definitely need some more outbuildings up here for storage. I mean, there's this one it's like an old hangar, like they use it for root crop storage, I believe. But the doors aren't big enough for most of my equipment. Like same with the little shed over there. They just don't have enough space. So I think we'll be knocking some stuff down here, putting some new stuff up. It is what it is, but it's nice that there's some, even like the big barn up there, it doesn't have that much space in it. We might have to figure something else out at some point. Make it look a little bit better, because it's just not great. I think actually this barn right here, guys, was the old farm shop that they had here. The old selling shop they had before, well, the conglomerate known over there as the farm I must put out of business, before they came into play. I think that was it right there. I think they had a little shop right there, and well, sure enough, they couldn't make it work. So we'll see what happens. All right, looks good. Let's rake this up. Away we go. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it. All right. Make a couple passes with this once again. And we're already on to baling for the day, getting our first hay bales off. You know what? It's all coming together. So my plan, like I said, guys, we'll see if we can get some livestock going on sooner than later. I think we'll should we stick with cows? Maybe there's we can do water buffalo up here, but I think really we just want to stick with standard cows. I definitely want to get milk. I want to get some milk off these guys. So we'll have to make sure we have the equipment that can do that, of course. That's going to be kind of one of the things we have to think about, of course. Make sure we can make the milk. And then maybe we should do chickens as well, because you know what? Having eggs in our little stand, our farm stand, that would be good. And then our greenhouses, which can have all sorts of veggies year round. We'll have a steady flow of income then at our fresh farm food stand, right? I think that's the best plan. It's a great day for hay. It's a great day for hay. Looking good. Yeah, the rows are coming together pretty nicely. Not bad. It's a little rough out in this field, but not terrible. I think, you know, once we get working this field a little more regularly, I think we can make things a little bit better for us. A little better yields. Yeah, I think we just gotta be consistent out here, and things are only going to get better. But I'm not sure what we should do yet for sizing. Like, this is going to be, we're all trying to figure out exactly if we have, say, 100 head of cattle, how much field grass, how much silage, how much hay are we going to need to keep them happy. And to be honest, I really don't know right now. I have no clue. So I'm going to start with just the hay. We'll worry about hay and then get the cows. Once we figure out how much food they take in, then we can decide, you know, are we running out of bales all the time? Well, guess what? We're going to need to cut some more hay. If we're not, well, okay, we can maybe do one cut of hay, one cut of TMR, or of silage, I should say, and then go from there. I mean, ultimately, if we have to, we can all of a sudden get some corn on one of the fields and do some chaff to get silage instead of focusing just on grass, right? That's something we could consider. But for now, the grass is just here. Like, these fields these are all grass hay fields, so you better believe I'm going to use it. I think we're ready to bale here, you guys. No, I've had a little bit of time, of course, sitting in the field here, working away. I've been thinking a little bit. I've got a couple things that are probably going to cause me issues at some point here going forward. Of course, we don't have a couple of things on our farm, like we have no consumables, right? I've got no seed, I got no fertilizer, lime, any of that, herbicide. I got nothing right now, so we're going to have to consider that going forward. I'm going to want to build something. We're going to build this farm and make it into a proper farm if we're going to compete with, well, the degens. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make some changes going forward, but for now, I mean, whatever, we're getting there. We've already started. We've already got a hayfield done, you guys. We've already got a hayfield done. We got some canola off. We've already started technically making money. We've already started making money out here. All right, let's get this thing out of here before we smoke out this whole little barn we got up here. Grab that. Perfect. All right, got the case baler. There is some twine in it already. Yeah, we've already got the twine loaded in this, but I have no spare twine. So that's something that we're going to have to pick up at some point as well. Also, I was thinking, I don't even have proper bale forks, but on the bright side, the Kubota does have it has, where do I want to go? Yeah, you know what? Let's try and go down the hill. The Kubota does have pallet forks on it, so if I need, we can always use pallet forks, right? It's not quite as nice and neat as using, of course, proper bale spikes, but it'll still do the job. It'll do the job. We could probably load the bales, either we can reconfigure our trailer or we can use the truck, I think, depending on what we get off here. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not expecting to get too many bales here, to be perfectly honest, but time will tell. All right, let's fire this thing on up. Baler's on. Drop the pickup, and away we go. Nice. All right. Well, that's getting a decent yield pretty quickly there. Maybe I'll get more bales than I thought. Maybe this is going to be a lot more work picking up bales out of the middle of the field with that Kubota than I was expecting, you guys. Yeah, we don't have any kind of a pickup trailer, so that's going to be a thing. There we go. Drop that back on down. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That was fast. That was faster than I thought. Oh, well, you know what? It's all good. We're going to get a decent amount then. Like I said, grass silage, decent ways for us to make some money earlier. If we need the cash, maybe I should get a wrapper and do some silage right off the bat. I mean, silage might be the way to go. Hang on a sec. I just realized this is at 125 bales. I just switched it up. All right, just switched it up. We're up to 150 bales now. That might make it a little bit better. Why am I doing small bales? Don't know. I really don't. If we don't want small bales, we might as well use the big ones. There's no point in me just doing little guys. I don't know. Yeah, no, there's zero reason for me to make little bales right now. Might as well go to the biggest size possible, get as much as we possibly can into each one, right? Don't know what if we go through more net with the smaller bales. Like, would that make sense? Maybe you save a little bit with the netting. I don't know, but that's definitely a little bit better size. That's better. I was looking at that first bale that popped out there. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right. We don't want that. We need some decent sized bales. Now we're cooking. That looks a lot better. Yep, this is still my favorite thing to do, guys. I love baling. What is it about baling? I have no idea. It is just the best thing for me in farm sim. Glad we got this going in farm right on this farm already. It's definitely the best. We're working our way through. We've already got what, 10 bales, I think. We've already got about 10 bales out here, I believe. I think there's 10 of them, something like that, maybe 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, about 11 now. Yeah, we're making a decent dent. So probably gonna double that up, just judging by, you know, what we've done already. So 20 bales from this one little field. Yeah, that should last us a little while, depending on what we go. Like, are we just gonna get some? I'm planning on doing calves. I think maybe it'd be a lot cheaper if we did calves. 'Cause I'm not gonna have that much money by the time I spend on both the greenhouses and, of course, on our oh boy, yeah, on the greenhouses and, of course, on our farm itself, on the cattle barn, I should say. Once we spend it all our money, we're not going to have any money left. Does that only make sense? I think that only makes sense. So I don't have a lot of cash left over for buying cattle. If I buy newborns, they're relatively cheap by comparison, so maybe we'll have to do that. Maybe. Yeah, I think we might. All right, these are a little bigger than I kind of thought. I don't know if I'll be able to fit for it. Once again, I don't have the bale spikes, right? So it's all right. We still have usable tools for this. But can I fit? Oh, yeah, I should be able to fit more than 4 on this flat deck. Yeah. It'll be fine. I should probably push them over, but You know what? It's fine. We'll see if we can stack them like this way first. Just kind of get it up on side there. Push it forward. There's one. Let's see how many we can get on this thing. It should be... I could... If I put on the other... no, this is probably the best way. Let's be honest. This is probably the best way. Yeah, it's easily 4, but I'm not going to... I don't think we can push it. I might be able to do 5. Yeah, if I could put one up on the middle between them. But we're going to need to strap it down first. And then we could probably get 5 on here. It'll make... Actually 6, right? 6, because it'll be both sides. Yeah, I want to see if I can do that, because if there's 20 of them, it's like 1 less trip at least. If I do 6, it's even better. Yeah, let's try and do 6. 6 is great. I like 6. Do you guys like 6? Let's go. Up we go. Nice. Oh, don't hit the truck. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come on, get up there. Oh yeah, this is great. This truck is this is perfect. This truck is fantastic. Normally, I mean, we're not going far, so I'm not too worried about these rolling off. But yeah, generally, you're probably going to want to strap these down a little bit better. Push them onto their sides so they don't fall off the truck. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend doing it in this orientation. But hey, we're not going very far. We're going up the hill here, guys. Just a short little drive up the hill. Oh, good thing that back was on there, wasn't it? Let me put some straps on this and give this a quick shove. Oh, no. This way. There we go. Where's my straps? There's one. No, I want this one over here. No. Where's the other one? There we go. I want that one. There. Now we're not going anywhere. I can set some bales right on top. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be my style. No, not pretty. Ace for radio. What can I say? Oh, speaking of which, we got the little bale anyways. We got the little baby bale. Just the little guy, the little gaffer. Where's the other one? It's like right down over there. One of the little ones. We got 2 of these guys. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll grab these as well. We got to get them all up there, of course. It's still a bale, right? A bale's a bale. That's good enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let me grab the other. I'll grab the other baby bale while I'm thinking about it. The one right down at the corner here. Yeah, it's too bad we made a couple of those. We still would have made about the same bales, I'm sure, though. I don't think that affected our count, let's be honest. I don't think that affected us in any way, shape, or form. All the way back on up, and like a glove. Oh, boy. All right, let's go take these up top. I'm going to go drop these off. And, oh, boy. Get some more straps on there. Nice. I'm going to take these up top, get rid of these bales, and then we'll be right back down to pick up the rest of these guys. I'm not going to stack these all pretty. Like, they're going to get used up pretty quickly as is. So just get them up to the farm and we'll drop them off. All right, we've started taking them 2 at a time now as well. Make life a little quicker. You know what? We got to beat them with speed too, right? Look at that. Perfect. That looks good. Already got most of them up. We got what? Two more runs upstairs. Looks like up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can I fit 7 on this? I might have to fit 1 extra one. Oh, 2 extras. I can fit 2 extras. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Let's see if we can do this. How many bales can I stick on this truck is going to be the question. Can we do 2 extra bales? That's going to be tight. It's going to be awfully difficult. We'll see. All right, we got the 4 on there. Got a bit of a plan here. We'll see. I think there might be room on the end to jam a couple more on the end. What do you guys think? Is that going to be a thing? Oh, no. Nope. That's not a thing. Let me try this again, though. Like, kind of like right there, only... well, not quite right there. You guys see what I'm trying to do, right? It's not working out the way I'd hoped. But, I think we can... If we reset, I think I can get this to work. Let me get this one out of the way first. We'll grab that bale and use that one. All right, we got those ones all reset. Let's see if I can just stick this one right on. You know what? Let's see if I got an idea. Yeah. Let's see if we can stack it the other way then. Right? If we can I grab it this way? Grab it like that. There we go. Grab it like that. And we'll just stick it on the end. And it'll hang over, but once we strap it down, she ain't going nowhere, right? Let's just see. Let's get her nice and close. Get a little shove there. Oh, no. I want you to stay there. What part of stay there don't you understand? No, This is the problem when you're at a bit of an angle, right? Stay there. Okay, good. I caught it. And now stay there. There. That's what I want right there. Perfect, 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 perfect. All right, now we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good, you guys. I think. Let's. I'll grab one at a time, and I think we're okay now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Boom. I didn't get that high enough. I don't think. We gotta lower this down a little bit. Hang on. Let me spin this around. Grab her a little lower, so I can get it higher. I said higher. There we go. Make sure our distance is about right. Stay there. Perfect. Not perfect, but good enough for me at least. Let's grab another one. All right, it's all coming together. Let's see if I can just spin this last one around. Got the other one on there. It's just, this is it, guys. This is our last one. Need to grab it from the top again. This is all I can grab. I'm gonna see if I can reset this time so we don't have the same problem we did last time, of course. Perfect. And let's go throw this thing right at the very back. All right, easy does it. Easy, easy, easy. Actually, you know what? Should be plenty of room because I can go a little bit forward now, and it'll like lock it into place almost, right? As long as I don't knock one of the other bales off. Oh yes, perfect, like a glove. Love it. All right. Yep. Yep. And yep. That'll hold. All right, guys. I think. Oh boy, easy, easy, easy. I think most of the work's done from down here for now. We got everything that I wanted to get off planned off at least. So let's get to building. I want to build, like I said, some greenhouses. And on top of that, what else? Oh yeah, that's right. A certain cattle barn. We want to get some cattle going right off the bat here. Yeah, that can all stay right there. That's just perfect. Looks great, doesn't it? All right, let's get to building our greenhouses. Like I said, I think right in this area right here is going to be where our greenhouses are going to go. It's simple, easy to access. We're going to go big, of course. The biggest normal greenhouse we can go is this one right here. I think we're going to put it right down. We're going to line over on this side is going to be the plan right now. I'm going to take up a little bit more space here, kind of like right in here, I think. And then also I wanted to go mushroom greenhouse as well. We're going to double this guy up. I don't like the fact the water's on the other side, but the entrance is on the back. But we're going to keep water and water together. So it's all on this side right here. And I'm kind of snugged up to each other for now. That should be all right. Perfect. All right. So both our greenhouses are built. Opposite sides, you can see that's perfect. So that's where they're going to... The mushrooms are going to come on the far side. And of course, our greenhouse crops are on that side. That's great. Let's get to work on our animals now. Like I said, I wanted to get milk. I would love to have the large cow barn, but this one here, you don't get any milk production because there's no cisterns or anything inside. This one here, however, it's only 50 head, but this one here gives us everything we need. And I've got space here. I could put it in beside instead of taking up the field. In fact, maybe I'll do that because I can do something like this, right? We can put it down so there's the access is there on both sides. I like this. Actually, this is going to be great. This is going to be great because I can do this. We'll give it a little bit of access space. Something along those lines right there. And I want to customize this. So I want to make sure, let's make our pasture. We can make it a bit bigger if I wanted to as well, couldn't I? Okay, I can come out this way. We can make this roadway a little bit different later on. Right? We can come out and around. Boom. Let's see here. Let's go right to the edge. And then this one here is going to go... Oh, got to be careful. Got to be careful. It doesn't like when I get too close to the building. It doesn't like when I get too close to the building. Unfortunately, that's in my way, which is unfortunate. Hang on a sec. No. Don't cancel. That's too bad because I'm going to have to delete everything if I do that. So make sure when you're building, you move all your equipment out of the way first because that is unfortunate. It is what it is. Because once you start, you can't stop. Once you start, you know what? I'll use this area for bales and stuff as well. So that's totally fine. It's totally fine. We'll work this all the way down. You know what? We'll leave some space there so you can get in there. And, you know, we'll go at an angle. It's fine. Yes. Okay. There you go. That's the cow pasture. Look at that. Fits perfectly into that space now. No muss, no fuss, just cows going onto our farm. All right, just went down to town to pick up some water as well because we're going to need water for, well, the greenhouse and the mushrooms. The cattle, not so much. We're just going to order some cattle. That barn will actually, it's automatic irrigation, I do believe. And there's meadow grass in there as well, but the meadow grass, to be honest, I don't think it's going to keep our cows that healthy. That doesn't seem to do much, unfortunately. The hay will do it. So let's get this thing... You see, there's water right here, which is perfect. That's one of the reasons why we built it where we were. Yeah, we can fill this with water and just fill both of these up. All right, water's in. Let's plant some plant some crops in these guys. Let's see what we got. We got some chili peppers. Let's go to town. We're gonna plant garlic. We got some lettuce, some Napa cabbage, spring onion, strawberries, and tomatoes. Perfect. They're all planted. I like it. Okay, I'll have to put some more water in here at some point in the very near future, but hey, not bad. I mean, we're already growing new crops. Look at that. And I should also, let's get some mushrooms going too. And we go, let's get our mushrooms working for us. Boom. Perfect. There we go. We got mushrooms as well. I love it. All right, guys, mushrooms and our greenhouse ready to go. We're already starting to, well, see if we can make some money now. The last thing is, well, this pasture needs something, doesn't it? Yeah, it's looking awfully empty in here, but not for long. Now, like I said, I would love to get full-grown adults in here. I don't have any way to transport them up here yet. That's something we're gonna have to worry about later. And quite honestly, I don't have any way of taking, well, the milk that they're gonna produce as of yet. So I need to make some money to buy that stuff. So it's gonna take some time. And on top of that, the price difference between newborns and 18 months old are extremely expensive. Yeah, like I said. I thought we're getting water buffalo. Let's not do water buffalo. Let's keep we're gonna stand with standard cows, some Holsteins, get some milk. Like I said, we're gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna go with 50 of these guys, I think. Maybe 50? Maybe 35? 35? Maybe 35. Let's go with 35. Yeah, we'll go like half. And then we'll get some newborns off it. It'd be like an even keel, right? It's $8,700. Yeah, we're gonna buy those. Perfect. And let's take a little look-see out here. Oh, look at the baby cows. Look at them all. Oh, we got some calves, guys. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Welcome to your new home. Welcome to your home. This is great. This is great. This is great. I should probably get them some food. We should probably get them a couple hay bales in here, shouldn't we? They're so happy. They're so happy. Yeah, that is fantastic. Love it. Things are all coming together already, you guys. So, already got cows. We've already got some other productions happening here. We'll see. I got some more plans. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned to find out more of my plans because I got so many cool things I want to do on this farm that are new options to us here that might just make or break us, one or the other. Maybe let's get a break me probably. But there we go. Hay is in. Cows should be starting to get fed at least. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. All right, you jabronis. It's time to get back to work. We've built our farm up. We've got our cattle. We've got our greenhouses. We've got our mushrooms. But it's time to start beating up on the degens next door. What is it, like Degen Valley? Should I call it that? I mean, we got our precious farm up top. Does it sound precious? No, I'll think we need better adjectives than that. But this is the degens down here, right? Down in the far corner here. The degens in the valley. I'm kind of liking it. No, guys, I've got no other ways of making money right now. So back in the Mac Dawn we go. Not that I'm really complaining. You guys have heard me how much I love haying. I do enjoy me some haying. We're gonna be haying. You know what? Let me see if I can set the GPS up on this one. It might be a little bit better that way, right? We can set the GPS up to do that. That looks all right. Should we do maybe 2 headlands on here, make it a little more space? 2? Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's just do 2. We'll do 2. And then, you know what? In fact, I think I'm going to start in the middle instead. Can we start in the middle on this one instead? Let's just see if we can start right in the middle, right over here. No, I didn't get it. Hang on. We'll start over here, like right there-ish. I think that'll be about where I want to start. Let's see if should work right there. Perfect. Yeah, we'll start right in the middle, and we'll do our headlands afterwards. At least that's the plan for now. Cool. So we're gonna take care of this field here. This is one of our last fields. We have one more still to do, which is, well, you can't see it actually. It's behind me. But the problem with the field that's over there, of course, it's not grass anymore. I think we got wheat over there that we got to go pick up. So we can get the wheat and bale that all up. And then also today, guys, well, this field here, I want to till all up those roadways. If you watched us before, we have those roadways. I want to knock those all apart and turn that into just one big old field, big field, because that's where it's at. All right, just the headlands left to do. We should be able to just kind of cut in right here and let's see, lock the GPS on. Looks like we'll have to do one inside as well, but yeah, that's it. So from here, guys, I'm just going to start doing the same as we've done with this one. We'll come by, ted it up, We'll break it up and then bale this again. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to be my best plan yet. I might need to find a way to spend some money to buy a bale wrapper. I'm thinking that that might be our next big purchase because I don't own a wrapper. I've got, of course, the baler. We can plant. We can do all that fun stuff, but I don't have access to wrapping yet. And I really want... I know silage is going to be a go-to again for us to make some money. I'm going to need to make some silage, I think, if I want to make any kind of money at the start here. This farm could fail if I don't find a way to make some decent cash, like a fairly good influx of cash right out of the chute here. All right, that looks like a job done. Let's head this back up on to the farm here. We're going to go grab the baler. Actually, well, we need to head first, of course, and rake, and then the baler. Then we're going to get to this field. I promise I want to get to these fields, guys, but there's something we also need to take care of before I need to worry too much about that, and that's, well, this here field right next door that is ours as well. Yeah, I got to take care of this. It's not a huge field, but we might as well pull the crops off it. I'll get the straw then too, right? So yeah, we might as well grab that right away too, but let's worry about getting the hay, doing some haying first. Great day for hay. All right, we got the white. I probably should use the John Deere, but you know what? This is a little more horsepower. It's just a little easier to use. By the way, look at our cows. Look at our baby calves. Baby cows. Words are tough right now for me, I swear. Not sure why, but maybe I've been playing too much farm sim lately, I guess. Maybe that's part of the problem. Oh, they look so happy out there. Perfect. We got our calves going on, guys. It's like that. It's all good. They've been fed. They're happy right now. They're getting stronger by the hour, which is fantastic. So that's going to be more of a long-term goal for us, though. It's going to take us, I think, at least a year before we'll see any gains from them. I think it's about a year, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can find a way to make them profitable sooner, but like I said, this is why I've got to start talking silage here. Hay bales, yeah, hay bales are worth a little bit, but silage bales are still where it's at. All right, let's back to Ted. I'm glad this is just one field. I was hoping we didn't have to put this into two fields once again or take care of this. This one's just one big field, where that one there's three fields. I got to fix that one. Then we'll have two decent sized grass fields together, and yeah, that'll look good. I'll be happy with that. That'll be great. I might get Gertie out here in a second, guys, and she can maybe she can rake for me, and I'll bring the baler down, and we can kind of get this done a little bit quicker. We'll see how that works out for us. All right, guys, tedding's done. We've got the rake hooked up to the John Deere. I've got the white down at the field with the baler. We're just gonna get this done right away. This is just quick and dirty today, getting her done so we can move on to, well, we've got other tasks to do, of course. Man, there's a lot of work to do on this farm to get it up and running, isn't there? So I have been knocking down a couple more buildings. I kind of want to knock that old barn down that's up there. And these two shops right here, I think I might knock both of those down as well. Not really a fan. I can't utilize them that well. And I kind of want to put more stuff down here. I don't have nearly enough storage, to be perfectly honest, for all my equipment right now. That's already becoming a bit of a problem, which is hilarious to me because we do have that one large storage building, but it's kind of useless. I'm going to use it for the time being, but it is kind of useless, unfortunately. Let's just get down the hill here without crashing, please. And let's see if we can rake this up. I'm going to hire Gertie, actually. We're going to hire Gertie. We're going to get her to rake, and I'm going to bale. It's going to be a good old time. All right, we've got the GPS set up for Gertie. Let's let her go do her thing. Perfect. All right. You should be good. You should be good. Why are you starting there? You should start right here. Just start. Yeah, there. Yeah. See, look at it. She's listening. She's listening. She's going to back it up a bit. Back it up a bit more. Okay, that's good. It's good. Okay, good. I thought she was going to back around to the road and put me into a bit of a pickle there. Perfect. All right. So we got that taken care of. The width on that is 7.6 meters, I believe I saw on the rake. So let's see if we can get the baler set up the same way, and I can just set the GPS up, and I can maybe almost just take a nap. I don't know. That feels like that might be a good idea right about now. Let's just see here. We'll get into the field. If we scooch on over, I think it was 7.6 is what I said. I don't know if this is going to be right or not, but we'll see. And I had it on two rows. Perfect. That looks about right. I think it was 7.6. Let's see what happens here. Now, the headlands, of course, will work out fine. I'm just a little concerned about the center. It looks like I might have taken a different center line. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Time will tell. All right, first bale. Pumping out the first bale right there. All right, then we're not doing the baby bales this time. These are the full-size bales, so we don't mess that up again. Make sure we got the big bales, because that was kind of annoying having those two little guys pop out the first time, right? You want to make sure you get the right size bales. There's no sense in us doing small bales. It just takes that many more bales to pick up and load onto my truck. So the bigger the bales, the better off we are. All right, let's follow her down. Gertie, what are you doing? I don't know what she was going on there. She's coming right at me for a second. I don't know why she was doing it, but she decided to turn right into me. Good thing she's coming right at us. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I think she's figuring things out a little bit there. I don't know what she's going. Oh, she's going this way. Okay. We're catching up to her really quick, unfortunately. That's not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping to stay back a little bit so that I wouldn't be running into her. But you know what? Whoa, she's letting her buck a bit there. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's working out. Let's spin this around. Do we have a? Is this going to work out? Hopefully this here will work out once we get on path. Perfect. Yeah. No, GPS is lined up. We're good. Okay. No, I think we're okay, guys. I think we're okay. I was a little nervous that it wasn't set up correctly. I hope these bales don't get in the way. We'll just have to wait and see. I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to follow behind her now, though, and engage our GPS as we need to. And yeah, it looks like she's got hers engaged and it's working out the way we had planned it. I just hope these bales don't get in the way, because that's going to be a bit of a fight otherwise. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. All right. She's got GPS figured out. I think I've got it figured out over on my side. Guys, it's all coming together. It's all looking really, really good right now. I'm excited. Now we need to obviously make the fields up on the top part of the hillside up there. We need to make those into one field so we can utilize the GPS now, that's all. Because the way it's set up right now, guys, that was not of any use. Also, Gertie told me she does not want to work the baler. Just in case you were wondering. I wish we could get her to work the baler, but I guess I'm going to be stuck running the baler as always. You know what it is, right? Is what it is. Can't get her to do everything. Looks like we got through the whole field here, guys. We got quite a few bales to. We got some deer out in the field too. Field's done though, so I'm gonna leave these bales here for now. I'm not in a rush to get them up to the farm. They can sit here. I just wanted to get them done. Oh, we gotta move that truck. Let me move the John Deere out of the way. But we can come out here and pick these up later on. I really want to get into that other field next door. That is my bigger concern, of course, because, well, it's just I want to replant. I want to get to replanting some of this stuff. I think I'm going to leave this all as grass fields, guys. That's my plan right now. I'm trying to figure out what other crops do I really need to plant kind of sooner than later. So we do already have some canola. I'm going to have some wheat. I'm going to be able to bale the wheat. Yeah, I don't even know. Or not the stalks, I should say. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to need off the top of my head. I'm going to have to think about this for a second. Yeah, I'll think about it in a bit. Let's get this all kind of out of the way. Oh, yeah, it's looking good down there. Not so much over there in Degen Valley, but over down this way, it looks great down over here. Look at that. You got town over there as well. It looks looking good. Let's get the combine out. Let's go finish off that little field. I'm really, I want to get some bigger fields for this big cake. Guys, I really want to get some bigger fields for this this combine and really dive into it. I mean, a nice looking combine. These are tiny little fields for it. So we need to find a way to maybe upgrade that too. I don't know yet. I got so many plans. I don't even know where to start sometimes. Let's pull on out. Let's go down the switchbacks here. Yeah, we're gonna go down that path and see if we can get down. Actually, no, we're not. There's a fence line at the bottom, I think. I think we're better off to go down to the left here. And we'll head down to the far edge of our road. Yeah, we can go with that. That one there is fine. If you go back the other way, it's a little bit tight for the combine to get down that hill. I mean, even this roadway here, you can see. She's a little tight. You gotta double back here. Make sure we get all the way down, and then there's a gate that goes through the road as well, but it should be big enough for us to fit through, I believe. Skinny thoughts. Oh, I need to go straight through here too. Oh, that's gonna be close. That is gonna be super close. Hang on. Just try and finagle that in. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna go straight on through. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you didn't see that. You guys didn't see that. Go straight on through that spot. All right, perfect. We're already here. You know what? I don't know what it is. It smells like manure down here, and I don't think they have any cows. Just saying. Degen Valley smells like manure. You heard it here first. All right. Let's see if we can dive in right here. Now, I've been noticing that. Oh boy, I think I just knocked over a stop sign. Oopsies. The farm up there, guys. They focused a lot on corn. They have a fairly high push to have a corn on that farm for sure. So I think that's something I'm going to try to avoid. I think maybe, if anything, if we go with anything with a row crop, maybe beans, maybe sunflowers, something along those lines. But I'm going to, well, they got a lot of sunflowers too. We're definitely going to avoid corn, maybe actually sunflowers as well, because they seem to have enough of it. I think they're doing well. Now, what I don't know what they're doing as far as maybe some other production type stuff. They don't seem to have much for livestock, number one. They also don't seem to be doing anything as far as flowers. So maybe like this wheat, barley, that could come in. Well, that could come in kind of interesting if we started making various breads or something along those lines. I'm just saying. I'll do anything to beat the degens over there. I'm telling you guys, we got to really take them to task. I think I'm kind of. The more I look at them, the more angry I'm getting. Also, the weather seems to be holding for us fairly well here. I was pleasantly surprised to see that. I was expecting maybe some rain, some clouds. I don't know, maybe a twister or two. Just saying, I'm just glad that it's holding while we get these crops off right now. But yeah, things are good. Things are good. Just see if I can get this last little bit off here. I don't have any storage for our bales. The more I was thinking about this. So if we get some wicked weather that happens to roll through, that could potentially be detrimental to us, because that would take our food away potentially if we just happen to get unlucky there. I really need to find a way to protect that, guys, and not quite sure what my options are yet. I don't really know what we're going to do about that. The fact we're storing all this as bales, yeah, it's convenient, but it's also kind of a risk. The straw bales are going to be the same way, but not sure what we're going to do with those. They might just go in for bedding with cattle. We'll see. Then I get manure. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of winging this right now. You know what? We're trying to figure out what to do on what's going to be the best plan for this farm. And I still haven't figured out, maybe do I want to do slurry? Do I want to do manure? Like, those are two options. What's going to be more beneficial for us in the long run? Even in the short run, what's going to work better? I don't know. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle going forward, I think, just trying to figure all that out. So far though, I mean, we've got income coming in. We've got the the greenhouse and the mushroom greenhouse both activated. They're already growing some product for us. I don't have anything in the old farm shop yet though. Nothing in the farm shop yet, but we're going to get there soon. I'm hoping, to be honest, I'm hoping by the end of today that we can have something in there. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. And there we go, 9,500-ish, 9,400 liters of wheat off this field, guys. That's what we got. I'm gonna bale this straw. We'll go dump this up into our silo at least, so we can kind of store it away for the time being. But all right, I think that's everything we can harvest. That is every plot of land that we own on this farm so far. You've seen it all. You know what? We better put our hazards and our beacons on here so no one crashes into us. Sorry, bud. Unless you want to go on the field and drive around me, you're gonna have to wait here for maybe a couple minutes. My bad. Yeah, I know you're there. Really, just don't care. Hey, wait a minute. Are you one of the degens that lives up there? Yeah, I don't care at all. Really don't care. Oh boy. All right, back to baling. I can't get enough of baling. I just can't get enough of it. Let's see what happens here. We do have a little bit of hay still in here. It should change to straw right away. I believe we should get just a straw bale out of this. It'll be a mixed bale, but it should just change over to straw. Fire this thing on up. We'll drop the pickup unit down, and away we go. It's still hay. You know what? I'm okay with that, to be perfectly honest. I personally would rather it be hay than straw. Oh, there it goes. Now it's straw. Darn it, I spoke too soon. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll stay as hay. Yeah, as soon as you say it, Klutch, what happens? You put your foot in your mouth every time. Every time. Yeah, that's definitely a straw bale. Ah, darn it. I was hoping for a hay bale. Whatever, it's one bale, Klutch. One bale. Get over it. I need to find, once again, another thing I want to work on, guys, is maybe getting some way of picking up all these bales. Right? Like, I would love to have... Ooh. Wait. Hang on a sec. Is this mine too? I didn't think I owned this field down over here. No, I definitely owe. That's spinach. Oh. We got a spinach field? I didn't know we had a spinach field. Yep, that's spinach. Huh. I learned something new today, guys. I didn't know I had a spinach field. I mean, I could get spinach and stuff. Spinach over at the farm shop. It's just... to harvest it's going to be so expensive. Like, it's probably going to cost me 10 grand to harvest it if I lease the equipment. And what am I going to get off that? Is it $10,000 with the spinach? Like, how much is $10,000 with the that's a lot of spinach. Spinach is not usually all that much money, to be honest with you, I don't think. Yeah, that's a lot of spinach we need to make that money back. I don't think that's worth it, guys. I really don't. Huh. But need to really think this through now, don't I? We're gonna have to look at prices and see what's, well, what we could possibly do with that. Because right now, I'm thinking about just tilling it under. Yep, that's what I'm thinking about. Wow, I got 5 straw bales off this. Really? I was expecting a lot more than that, to be perfectly honest, guys. I'd be lying if I said 5 was my expectation. It's a good thing I'm not a betting man, because I would have bet more on like about 9 to 10. Man, I'm way off on the amount of straw bales, that's for sure. You know what, that's okay. Less bales for me to pick up, I suppose. And you know what, this is going to move us along to our next task. Like I said, all the harvesting tasks are officially completed. So I want to start worrying about, well, replanting and making these fields right across the road here work a little bit better for us. Let's go to the farm. We're going to split out to get rid of this baler. And I want to go pick up we're going to go pick up a plow and get into work. And we're going to really move some grass around on here. Get rid of those roads. Let's get rid of the roads. Just checking on our greenhouse on the way by. Things are looking good, but no product yet. Same with the mushrooms, actually, speaking of which. Neither are producing anything yet for us. I was really hoping to get something in the farm shop, you guys. Maybe, hopefully by the end of the day. Hopefully. All right, guys. Like I said, I want to get rid of all these roads that are through, well, that way. This road that goes down here to the other farm to the roadway, to the main road, I should say. I still want to have access to that because that's kind of a convenient way to come down the hill here. But this road right here is kind of driving me batty. So I want to get rid of this and make this into one big field. We'll have to kind of clean up around the edge here. Actually, you know what? Maybe can we split this around? We flip this around, and maybe I can do that cut first. We'll make the cut that goes like down the roadway here. How am I going to do this, you guys? How am I going to do this? We got to flip this around. Hang on. We got to flip it around. All right, I got this. We're good. We're going to drop this right here. And all right, just kind of follow this down and around. Make a nice little clean cut all the way down. Join these fields together. As soon as we're attached, boom. All right, perfect. I like that. Cool. All right, that's great. It's great. A little bit of a divot up there. Ooh, it's a bit rutted out. I rutted that a little bit, didn't I? Oh man. All right, we rutted that quite a bit. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'm trying to think if we do it the other way, maybe if I hang on a second. We back this up. I want to get the other corner a little bit here still, but I think I've got to flip it this way. We got to flip it the other way. No, flip the other way. There, go the other way, please. There we go. And now I just gonna try to go like this. Just kind of sneak that up in there so I don't have that awkward little patch that's kind of sticking out. I think that could mess with things, but that doesn't look terrible. The ruts are looking great, that's for sure. All right, and now we're gonna go down all the way down this way here, I think. You know what, let's switch this up one more time. I'll do the far side first and then come on the inside. Yeah. I'm seeing there's gonna be a bit of an issue here with this little spot on the right, but we can fix that. We can clean that up, don't worry, it's okay. Just gotta get the big majority of it done first. No, drop that there. There we go. See, there we go. And let's go all the way down. Make 2 passes there and back, and we should be good. Looks like we got a plan, you guys. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Just kind of push this on up. I think that should work. The ruts are incredible down here, though. This plow is definitely rutting this out a little bit, guys. We're having a couple issues here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can see some of the ruts I've created. Yep, it's making a bit of a mess. Hopefully our planter is able to come back through here, and oh boy, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. It should be fine. All right, we need to switch this one around. Let's bring it over this side here. Get the wheel outside of the ruts. Obviously, it should work a little bit better, hopefully. There we go. Comes and follows me over. And as soon as we get into a kind of a right spot, that should be fine. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I might have to redo something. I think I messed up a little bit there. But you can see how it's just trying to dig in a little bit, guys. We're getting through it, but it's definitely rutting it out a little bit there. Oh man, I'm getting pulled even to the side. Look at that. It's definitely having an effect on what I can do in here. Gotta make sure I try to keep up on top of at least half of it so it doesn't pull me too far in, but some of these ruts are pretty incredible down here. Look at that. All right, that's good.
You know what? When you're merging these fields together, it's whatever. It'll be fine. We don't have to plow that often. And just getting this done, we'll clean this up and we'll come back through here with the planter, put some grass seed down, or some hay seed, grass seed. You know what I mean? And this will all come together. It'll be fine. It's just we got to make sure we take care of this right now before anything starts to grow. And maybe I can get one cut off this year. I don't know if it'll happen or not. We're into September almost. It's going to be close. Oh, I kind of missed that. Nice work, Klutch. You dummy. You got to fix that. Yeah, she's having a struggle trying to climb that hill. There we go. Come on. Get up there. There we go. That looks good. All right. Perfect. Lift that back up. All right, let's go do that one last little road that's kind of in the middle there. And then our fields merge. We got to plant, you guys. Actually, having it at this angle might work out in my favor here. I can just kind of angle it in. Oh, it just kind of lifted up there. I didn't really like that. I didn't want it to lift up. I don't know why it did. That just automatically lifts up for me. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. Let's see if I can cut this right in half right here. This is going to be a bit of a mess, I think. It's okay. It is what it is. Just do that. Trying not to plow up all the rest of my grass. I'm trying to save on seed, I know. For what? Like, whatever. I got to plant this anyways. It doesn't matter that much if I get a few extra little bits cut up. Not really. It doesn't. But here I am trying to avoid doing it. I'm going to try and keep the one tire in the rut on this one. We'll see what happens. This might be a bad idea, but... Or it might work out perfect. Let me just back this up and go. Easy, easy, easy. See if we can get as much as we can here. Okay, it's not even actually getting into the rut yet. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. No, it worked out. It worked out fine. Oh boy, that's a big jump down. All right, I think we got most of it. I'm going to double check and make sure we got all of it. And then we're going to get down here and do some planting, guys. All right, guys, I've got the planter hooked up. I do need to get some seed and fertilizer for it, mind you. Just seed? Well, at least some fertilizer, too. I'm going to park this right here for now. Oh, I knocked over another stop sign. I must have... It wasn't me. It couldn't have been me, right? Yeah, it was definitely me. Yeah. Oops. All right, guys, we need to go get some seed, so let's head down to the barge and go into town. You know, we're going to go the back way on the barge to town this time and get some seed. Oh, there we go. I was wondering if this thing was actually on or not, but there she goes. She's moving. All right. See you guys on the other side. Oh, we're almost there. All right, we got a couple bags of seed. Not bags. We got a couple pallets, I should say, of seed. We got one pallet of fertilizer as well. And that should be enough to at least keep us going for the time being. It's not going to be a ton, right? I hope this is enough, at least get us through at least one planting season. We'll see. The fertilizer, of course, is going to be more of an issue, but I mean, for pallet, we're spending, you know, $1,500 almost. So I'm trying not to spend that much money on it if I can avoid it right now. I need to get that farm shop up and running so bad right now, guys. We need to get some kind of an income coming in so that we can at least pay for this kind of stuff. That is the whole goal. The greenhouses are eventually our cattle. Like, that's going to pay all our incidentals, which is basically what this is. It's going to pay our bills, and maybe when we get our big harvest, that's going to be what allows us to make the farm better. So that's kind of what I'm planning on going right now, at least. But we need something to find a way to start getting some money sooner. Man, I'm hoping today we can start making a little bit of cash, because finances are getting tight. I don't really feel like going to the bank for a loan right now. I mean, we could, but I'd really don't want to. There we go. One more. There we go. Yep, that'll hold. All right, back on down to the barge and back up the other side of the valley, guys. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. Keep going. We'll fill it right on up. Nice. And can we get a little bit of fertilizer in there as well? Nice. We got fertilizer. We got seed in this. Let's go plant some of this grass down on this field, guys. Lift that up. Let's drag that down the hill. Let's go plant some grass on that new field. Let's combine these fields. I want them looking just the way I want them. I want them all as one, and it will make harvesting them so much easier, right? All as one field. Definitely is going to make my life so much better in the long run. Now, I don't really think it matters where we start with this. We have some stones I should remove. We have to wait for that. Maybe later I can find a way to do that. But for now, let's just get to planting. Oh boy, there's lots of stones in here. Oh yeah, that's a mess, guys. That's unfortunate. That is really not great. There's some big ruts too. Look at that. Yikes. I'm gonna need to pick some stones. I'm definitely going to need to pick some stones at some point. That is not great. I was not expecting to see that many stones in this field, but like when we plotted up, I saw a couple come up, but I didn't see that many. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, just drop that back down. There we go. I think I must have double clicked there. I hit a bump and hit my button. But we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, that's not good. Those stones are not good, though. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's see if I can get through this rut here at the end and kind of plant up the left side a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That'll work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, we'll just finish this last little bit off and then some big long passes. And away we go. Looks good. Looks good. I mean, the stones don't look good. Holy. Stones. You know what? There are uses for stones out here that maybe we can make them into something we can sell. Is that something we could put in our farm shop? I don't know. Does anybody want pet rocks? Tell me, did you guys ever buy a pet rock? Did anybody ever buy a pet rock? Please tell me you did. I never saw one. I saw one in a store once, but I never had a pet rock. Yeah, no. No, I'm just glad we can get rid of some of these ruts that are down here. They were looking pretty deep. Looks like we're just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna push dirt into them and it's gonna flatten it all out again for us. I was a little concerned there for a second, but yeah, no, it seems like we're okay there. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Now, the fact that we're, like I said, turning this into one field, we've got to reprogram our GPS. Of course, it should be fine. And it should just see this field now, and we should be able to come down here and yeah, work these fields as one from now on. Really hoping that just works. Normally, it should just work normally. Like every time we've ever done this before, it just sees it as one. So it's going to save us a little bit of time. We can hire Gertie and get her to work with us at least now instead of me having to do everything myself, which, you know what, I just hate. Let's be honest. Anyways, we're almost through here. Let me finish off this last little pass. And we're gonna have to go check our farm stock upstairs or up at the shop and see, do we have anything that's ready to go yet? I want to move a little bit of product. Come on, guys, we gotta move something. All right, guys, I know it's the middle of the night. It's 11:30. Hang on. I was prepping for planting tomorrow. Of course, we're gonna get into those fields tomorrow as well. But you know what? There's something else. Hang on a sec. Let's grab the Kubota. I wanted to make sure you guys were around for this. I wanted to make sure that I had you guys around for this because look at this. I know it's 11 o'clock at night. I know, but guys, we got mushrooms. We've got our first mushrooms. We've got product for the farm shop. We've got product for the farm shop. You know what? We might actually be able to make some money right now. Let's just go put it in the farm shop, and maybe someone's driving by at 11 o'clock at night and they're like, you know what? I could really use some mushrooms right now. I don't know if those are the people we want to get our product from, to be honest now. Huh. Don't worry about it. They're going to be there. You guys looking for mushrooms, come talk to. You know what? Let's the farm shop. Let's just worry about the farm shop. All right. Perfect. Let's put these inside. All right. Not bad. What do you mean $1,400 for our mushrooms? I mean, where are they? There they are. There they are. See? We've got mushrooms, guys. We're good. It's a little barren in here, but we got mushrooms. What can I say? Hey, it's better than nothing. All right, you jabronis. Well, we've made our first sale. We started to stock the farm shop. That's the start. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're going to be taking care of those fields next, guys. Coming up soon. We got to replant, and we got to find a way to make this farm shop get a little bit better. This is kind of pathetic right now, isn't it? You can see the one package of mushrooms back there. Guys, it's raining cats and dogs out. Don't worry, though. It's going to clear up soon, and we've got some field work to take care of. Already emptied out the fertilizer out of the sprayer. We're going to put some herbicide in there and go take care of some spraying work. Of course, we do need to restock the shop as well. We've got the farm shop to restock, so we could beat the degens down the valley, of course. I mean, we got lots of stuff to restock. Look at all the mushrooms still here, too. And then lastly, of course, the cattle. Look at our cows. They're growing up so fast. Look at them. They're all out there. We had the calves. We've got the, well, almost yearlings now. It's coming together, you guys. It's coming together. You guys are crazy. Look at them all out here. Perfect. We're going to be getting milk pretty quick, guys. I've got to figure out a plan for dealing with that, but things are coming together. All right, so I can't really get into the fields quite yet. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess out there. We'll get into those soon. If I got to move these pallets out of the way, we'll get the truck hooked up, and maybe we'll go move some stuff over to the farm shop. Oh, this rain, tell ya. I was supposed to stop earlier. It's going to go for another hour or two, it looks like.
But you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. A little bit of rain in the spring here. I'll take it. It's all good. Let's see if we can load this thing up with some of this stuff and move some pallets around here. All right, got the Kubota. You can see we've got 30 grand in the old bank account right now. We've paid off all the debts we ever had. Didn't have a lot of debts, of course, but we did pay off everything. So we don't owe any money. The old farm shop's been making us, you know, 10, 15 grand a month, which is nice to see. So you know what? It turned out to be a pretty good way for us to make some money. We just grow stuff in our greenhouse. And you know what? Bring it up to the farm shop. Why is that not loading on there? Get on there. Get on there. Thank you. And then yeah, sells right off right away. It's perfect. It's a good way for us to make some extra cash, and it's constant instead of having to wait for harvest season. We do have some crops that we can drop off and sell off at some point. We got canola. We got some wheat. Just waiting for the right time of year to sell that stuff off. And I kind of missed it last year. I was not paying attention. What can I say? Grab you as well. Thank you. That's better. Move this off to the side. So we've been doing a lot of mathing, I guess is the best way to call it. Like, what's our best move forward going forward? If we look outside here, you guys, we've got all this equipment parked outside in the elements. That's not great. It's like, I wouldn't mind having a bigger shop, but that's not going to make us any money, is it? I mean, I would also love to be able to get some kind of a shed or maybe a silo for all our consumables. Like, look at our lime, our fertilizer, our seeds all over there. I've got nowhere to store that right now. That's great. But once again, guys, that's just a convenience thing for me. That's not going to make me any money, is it? So I've been really debating on exactly what to do. I mean, to be perfectly honest, guys, these greenhouses have been huge money makers. Well, not huge. Let's be honest. Okay, they pay the bills. They've been paying our bills, and that's great. So I mean, could we double that up? Let's just push that a little bit further on. There we go. If we doubled it up, would that be that much better? Like, that's something. We've got a little bit of space up here. I could definitely put some more greenhouses down, and that would be a good way of doing things. Oh, easy. There we go. But I'm not sure if I want to really just focus all that on greenhouses yet. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. We have a nice combine, and I kind of want to use that some more too, right? I don't know yet. I haven't really fully decided yet. You guys are going to have to help me to decide what we're going to do with this. But this has been a great way for us to make sure we stay above board, just as with these greenhouses. I'm telling you guys, this has been kind of a lifesaver, more so than I was ever expecting it to be. See if I can stack up all this stuff on here before we head up to the old farm shop. You know, it's the right season for selling at the farm shop. Everyone's out in the county again, right? Everyone's out snooping around, so the farm shop's getting super busy out here. Let me see if I can just line this up a little bit with the Kubota. Get her lined up and looking good, nice and easy. And then we'll just kind of push that one forward as long as we're not hitting the truck. There we go. Nice, right to the front. Perfect. Drop that there. That looks good. You know what? We'll stack these up, actually. We can stack a couple of these on top. Guys, another thing I was thinking about as far as finances go is maybe doing more with the cows, but I'm not really sure how much money we can make off those guys yet. We're going to find out hopefully in the next probably about 9 months, I think, is what it's going to take for us to find out for sure. So that's kind of in a holding pattern, right? I can't start focusing on that quite yet. Once we start making some milk, then maybe we'll work on that a bit. But I need to see what that's going to yield for us first of all, and what the profits will be before we start really going that way. Like, the problem is for me right now, guys, we're surviving. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm more than happy with what we're doing right now. It's just not a ton. Let me just get that unloaded. Look at that. Looks good. Let me get all these. We can get all these mushrooms on here too. We got all the veggies. We can do the mushrooms too, I think. Oh yeah, there's lots of room on this. Just kind of stick her in there, and oh, don't steer when we're doing that. That's all. There we go. I might have to give that a shove, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're not going that far. And last one, perfect. Last pallet at least for now. See if we can stack this up on top of the last little bit. So, like I said, as long as we can keep that farm shop kind of stocked, the old K-Sim's Country Kitchen farm shop. That sounds like a good name. As long as we can kind of keep it stocked, we're making decent profits off of it. Once again, just drop that there. Perfect. Let's go leave this over by the shop shed here, because we're going to need to load up that sprayer afterwards once this rain stops, and we'll get to work on that. But that's all we got to move for now. Cows are looking happy. You know, speaking of which, this is kind of something. I was thinking about maybe finding a way to get some TMR for these guys, so get some silage and mix it all up, but we're just feeding them hay, and you can see they're health, according to the vet, the health is perfect, guys. Their health is great. So I don't think I need to worry about that for now. We're just going to keep on feeding them the hay, and we've got enough of that to go for a long time. I mean, there's stuff there. There's stuff over there. I got lots of hay. In fact, guys, I've been kind of thinking about selling some of it off at some point. I wouldn't even mind making some silage, but maybe another day. All right, let's get this strapped on down. Perfect. Yep, that'll hold. Once again, not too far, just up to the top of the hill, around the corner, around the barn here. And let's see if we can restock the shelves, because they're kind of barren right now. All right, and perfect. Drop that there. All right, another 25 grand in profits off of that. Like I said, we're keeping the shelves somewhat stocked, and it keeps money coming into the old bank accounts, guys. It looks good. Now, if only we could do more to keep up with, well, the market just down in the valley here. Because quite honestly, guys, they're buying all the products, they're selling the products. They even got people buying all the grains here, which unfortunately is not really an option for me. I've got to go ship my grain someplace else. Yeah, this is quite the operation. And quite honestly, guys, I'm just not ready to compete with those D-gens quite yet. The G-gens in the valley, well, they've got another year at least before we can start putting them out of business. Maybe more, let's be honest. Yeah, the little farm shop, like I said, it's something, but it's not that. Soon, maybe. Okay, let's be honest. It's a ways away, guys. I got big dreams, but we're only at 58 grand right now. Let's temper our expectations a little bit. All right, we need to get in the field. We got to go do some spraying. We've got what else do we have to field? Oh, we got an oat field that's got some weeds on it that we planted kind of late in the season. We'll head over that way as soon as this rain stops. Let me see if we can get loaded up here. All right, weather's starting to let up. It's just afternoon, so it looks like a good afternoon here. I think after lunch we should be able to get all our work done. We don't have much to do. It's just some very minor field work here. Let me see if I can get some herbicide off this, and we'll get this guy loaded up. But yeah, no, not bad. Just a little bit of work to get done. Let's see. No, there we go. Right in there. Perfect. That's what I need. Get some of this herbicide loaded up inside this thing, and then go spray this quickly. Kill these weeds. We don't need that much. I'm planning on holding this with herbicide at some point in time, guys, and then doing dry fertilizer, just the pellet fertilizer at some point. But quite honestly, I accidentally bought a bunch of liquid fertilizer at one point in time, and so I've got to use it up. So unfortunately, that means we're constantly having to switch between herbicide and, well, fertilizer back and forth at times, just because that's what it is right now. It's fine. It's just I got to use that up. I don't want to spend any more money on fertilizer if I don't need to, and I got to use that stuff that's sitting over there up. I know this rain's going to stop at some point. We're just going to get in the field and get it over with, because it's kind of nice out right now if the sun would just stay like this. So we'll head that way right now. I know it's slowly drying up here. Let's just get this thing sprayed out. It's a small, tiny field in the grand scheme of things. This will only take us, a couple minutes to get it done. So I want to get it over with so we can move on into see how the rest of our day is going to bring. But I mean, really, realistically, guys, our fields have been fully fertilized. All the weeds have been taken care of. We've done everything we can. We don't have everything we could possibly do. Like I said, I only have limited equipment right now. I don't roll my fields. I'm not mulching or anything like that. We're simply, well, basically cultivating, planting, liming, and fertilizing before we harvest, and that's it. So we can make sure that they're fully harvested or fully fertilized at least. They're fully limed, ready to go there, but that's the most we're going to get. So we're missing a little bit as far as the maximum yield on these fields go, but realistically, it's not that much. And let's be honest, we're driving some pretty old equipment right now. We're probably going to spend more money on fuel if I were to start doing all this extra work than what we're going to get out of it. Speaking of fuel, this thing's a little low on fuel, isn't it? I guess we'll take care of that in a second. All right, here's the corner down into the field. Easy, perfect. There we go. Field to the left. We've got the one on the right as well. Might merge these two together at some point. Like I said, I have not decided what we're going to do, if we're going to specialize. Right now, that's a hay field. The field on the left right now is oats, is what we've got. So we got another oat field. We do have some barley planted. Nothing crazy big, but we do have some fields that are going to be a little bit different this year to harvest at least. I'm trying to keep it somewhat simple for the most part, because quite honestly, we don't have any specialty headers. We just have a simple grain cutter for all our header work right now, guys. Trying to keep things fairly straightforward. I don't want to get into the weeds too much with anything. Since, like I said, we're not making a ton of cash. We don't have any huge fields. This is going to be a little bit of grind for some of this stuff, that's for sure. We're trying to keep things kind of as straightforward as possible for the first few years here on our farm as possible. We kind of go through this. Like I said, this is only a couple passes. Look at this. We're almost done already. But anyways, it's looking good. The hay is really, once again, grass fields making us, they're making life easy for us in some ways. That being said, I haven't sold any grass yet, have I? You know what? That kind of gives me another idea. We've been talking about this hay for so much lately, guys. Huh. That's something that the degens down here in the valley haven't been really working on is, well, there's definitely an aspect they haven't been working on, and maybe it's something we should focus on instead. I might have a new plan. All right, let me get this back. We're gonna get taken care of everything else we need to do here. Guys, I might have something that I've never even considered before, really. This might work out better than I ever thought if I do this right. We have to check finances and see how it's gonna work out. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's gonna happen soon though, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting so excited. Actually, this is another thing I never even thought of doing until just a second ago. This is great. This might actually work out pretty well in my favor, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, let's move the sprayer over to the far corner here. We'll just kind of back that in beside the plow. Perfect. Easy. All right, good. The old reverse steer on these always drives me a little bit batty, but we're good. We got it. That's good enough. Oh, I didn't want to leave that there. Let's try and reconnect that. There we go. That's what I wanted. And since we're doing this, we should probably get some fuel for this tractor. It's a little low. I just realized I haven't put any fuel in this thing yet. We better order some fuel, I guess, for it. I don't know. Do we want to fill it right up? Let's go only 5. We'll put 5,000. No, I got a plan still. We're only putting 1,000 liters in for now, you guys. We're only putting 1,000 liters into this thing. It's going to be something we'll have to deal with later. That's not a lot of fuel, of course. But it's something we're going to have to figure out later on because I have money I want to spend on something else, possibly. All right. You guys ready for my awesome idea? Are you guys ready for this? Behind me, there used to be a barn up on the top left-hand side of your screen there. There was a barn up there. There's an old barn. I knocked it down, got a couple $1,000 for it. Nothing crazy. But I think I might know what I want to put up here now because I thought, if this is kind of out of the way a little bit, it's kind of a pain to get up here. What on earth should I do with this spot? And I think I just got the best idea ever. As we've been fighting next door with the degens trying to keep up with their greenhouses and their farmers market, and it didn't even occur to me that, well, there's a better way. What's something that they don't make down there that, well, maybe I can beat them at? Do you know what it is? They have no livestock. They got nothing. So what can we build up here? How about a sheep barn? How about we get some sheep going on up here? They'll come due around the same time as the cattle. We'll start having animals at the same time. I've already got the food for them. It's a win-win. I think it only makes sense, right? Let's get to work on that. I should mention that I've also taken out some money. The old Visa is going to pay for a little bit of this because I cannot afford it. Doesn't look like it wants to be with that one. This one here, I think I've seen a spot where I can place this. If we could just get it in the right spot, we might be able to build it in here. There we go. So right in here, it looks like we have a spot where we should be able to build it. This tree's kind of in the way. We're going to have to fight and work our way around that. I want to make sure we can access, of course, well, where all the goods are going to come out of this building. So the wool, when we have it, that's kind of what I want. Also, I wouldn't mind making it so I can make some money off of this building because there is another little addition with this. Like, right in here looks pretty good. But if we go in and customize, you can see we can add solar panels to this and we might be able to make some money with this then. So how much does that going to cost us? An extra 12 grand? Okay. Let's see. Can I build it? How do I build it now? All right, guys. I think I almost have it. Got to find the right spot. Had to place it over. You have to back out and it's kind of a rigmarole to get it to do this. To build with the solar panels with the options you had selected. There it is right there. Let's see what happens. Free mode on. Gotta have free mode on. Let's see what happens. Yes. Sure. We could build a customized. Sure, why not? We'll build a small pen for this. We can come down this. Let's see here. Let's see if we can build it down this way. Down around. We want our sheep to be able to get into the woods a little bit. Sure. I don't own. The problem is this is kind of not a great spot because it's right up against the edge of the county and they're not going to want me to build too far up in there. So there and then here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's take a little look-see at this. little bit of a cluster of a build. We got 9 grand still on the account, so I'll have to pay back. I think I got 15 grand worth of bills I owe. But we got solar panels on this. Yeah, it's in the woods. It's not great for solar panels. And I've got a tree growing through one. But hey, whatever, we got solar panels on here. It should be fine. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. But don't worry about it. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Can we turn these on? Stuff you don't need to worry about, you guys. It's just some earth in there for the sheep. They like that. Other than that, everything else should be just perfectly hunky-dory with this, right? I think so. This is kind of an awkward little fence, but hey, whatever. It's there. We're going to get some sheep in here right away, actually. I'm not going to lie. I thought about doing goats here as well, but the fact of the matter is, guys, I don't have a place to get milk from the goats, and we've already got a way of getting milk, so let's get the sheep going for now. Interesting. All right, we got some sheep. I was not expecting to do sheep, but we've done sheep now. I guess I'm a sheep farmer. Was not expecting this when I started this farm up today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is not what I was expecting to do. Can I feed these guys? I probably should feed them. Where do I feed them now? This is gonna be awkward. I also just realized something. I need to feed them with grass, not hay. All I've got is hay. I thought they would take grass or hay as well. Guess they're only getting grass. Well, they got meadow grass, so at least that's a thing. Hopefully they're okay with that for now, because I have no way of getting them grass for the time being. Sorry, guys. Enjoy your meadow grass. Okay, I just wonder if I can get enough grass from around the farm here to make one bale. Like, is that enough? Can we do it quickly? Let me just move the old Macdon around here. Let's see. Let's turn this thing around. I think we've got enough that we could potentially do it. Maybe? It might be a thing. Let me see if I can get the seat spun around here. Hang on a second. There we go. Gotta spin the old seat around. That's better. All right, let's go. I think there's enough grass here for potentially doing this. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to get enough grass to make one bale. Just one bale. That's all I need. Just enough to feed these guys. I got a little bit of grass back here, actually. I didn't even thought about this stuff. We're gonna sneak around over here and I'll see if we can just mow this stuff up. That's all the way down on the far side. Just knock this stuff down. There's gonna be a little bit of grass here, right? And depending on how much is already in the baler, that might be enough that maybe we could just, well, add to it and make it, say it was all grass today, and then we've got enough grass. This might be enough, actually. This isn't bad. As long as I don't go into the field here, right? And while I'm just quickly taking care of some of this grass here, guys, I just wanted to send a huge thank you to the community for, well, helping support the channel. You guys have made it so that we are pretty much on the cusp of becoming a gold member, a gold member with Giants. Kind of surprising. I am kind of blown away at how many of you have used, well, my code basically to purchase farm sims throughout the years. And yeah, we're just on the cusp of becoming a gold partner with Giants. So appreciate you guys doing that. If you guys haven't picked up a copy of Farm Sim 25 yet, or any of the DLCs, click the link down in the description, and that'll take you to the affiliate link that we use with Giants, and that's what helps us become higher tiered partners. I believe gold tier is the highest tier, and yeah, it's unbelievable in a way that you guys have used my code to that extent. I appreciate you guys supporting me and the channel, and when you're picking up Farm Sim, it's an easy way for you guys to help us out here. So I do appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you so much once again for doing all that. As we kind of cut around here, this field is becoming a bit of a mess. We're looking good. We're looking good. It's gonna be enough grass, even what we've done here, I bet, to get one bale. It's got to be close, right? I feel like that's it. I think I can cut all the way back down, all the way through the ditch here now, and then all the way back. That's got to be a bale. That's got to be a bale, right? Let me just go all the way around, and then we'll get the tractor and the baler hooked up. Unfortunately, it looks like we emptied everything out of it beforehand. I was really hoping we left something in there. No luck there. That's all right. We should be able to get a bale out of this. I mean, it's not exactly high yield grass, but at the same time, there's a decent amount we cut. I mean, we're already at 6-7%. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, right? Right? I think so. We go pick up all this grass. Excellent. Yeah. All right, I didn't even thought about doing this, guys. I never even thought about this. I mean, if we ever need to do some more TMR too, we can always do some more haying up here, I suppose. But guys, we're getting so much hay, it's kind of almost irrelevant in a way. The amount of hay we got. Maybe we should mix up some of our fields at some point. Nah, probably not. We'll see. kind of liking what we have right now. At some point, we might have to mix things up a little bit, but I think for now we're good with what we've got. Let's go. Keep on moving this little case around. A little baler around the edges here. Let's see if we can get everything in the middle here as well. We might as well take it all and move those bales up. I think they'll take probably 3 bales, I believe, up at that the sheep barn. I hope something like that. Maybe. I'm a little bit concerned right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little concerned. I don't know how the bales are gonna go in for those sheep in that barn we built. The way it's built up into the trees there, I'm not 100% sure it's going to work out yet. I'm not seeing a spot where we can feed those particular sheep. It's not looking great. I'm a little nervous that all of this is for naught, and I'm just the way it's going to be built. I might have to do either some terraforming, dig it down a bit, or figure out a different way of feeding them, because right now it's not looking very good. I'm just gonna say that. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough bales. I think I've gotten a half dozen, or maybe 4. 3 or 4. Well, I've got at least 4 now. Yeah, definitely got enough bales. So that's good. Let me just get around the other side here. We'll see if we can figure out how we're gonna feed these guys with these bales. That's still the question on my mind. Yeah, I don't know yet, guys. Still kind of nervous. All right, that's all the grass picked up right there. Let's just go. We'll drop this bale off right in front of the Kubota, and we'll take this on up there. We're just gonna stay down here for now, I suppose. Yeah, why not? There's the Kubota right there. Perfect. Let's just drop this last bale. Should be able to just drop it here, I believe. Why not? You want to drop? I thought we could drop that. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. There we go. That's better. Get that little bale off. It's only a half full bale, so it's not a full bale. That's part of the problem there. Let's just leave this right here. Shut this down. Let's go move that bale up and see if we can figure out how to feed the sheep. Oh, still haven't bought a bale spike. I'm too cheap. What can I say? But the pallet forks are working out like a dream, so maybe I don't need one. Oh man, I hope this works, you guys. I really hope I can find a way to feed these guys. Okay, I don't suppose if I just leave it here, does that do a thing? That doesn't look promising. Okay, what if I move it here? Does it there? Nope. All right, that's a bit of a problem. All right, so I can't get the bales, of course, to go in. I can't shred grass bales either. I have no way of shredding those. So I've gone and had to rent a loading wagon instead. Like, is there any way to shred grass bales right now? I'm not sure if we can. I don't know. Regardless of which, I've got this loading wagon for the time being. We'll see if this should work. I'm thinking. I think it's just the bales. I thought we could feed them bales. Obviously, I'm wrong. So maybe, did you guys know this the whole time? You were screaming at me, Klutch, what are you doing with the bales? What do you can't feed sheep with bales. You can't use the bales, Klutch. You might have been saying that the whole time, and well, then this is no surprise to you what's going on now. Maybe this is going to work. I really think this should work. I thought the grass bales would work though, so don't listen to what I say sometimes. All right, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just doing extra work, and I'm spending more money that I didn't want to spend on stuff. Going further into debt right now. It's all right. We'll pay it back in a day. Not to mention, I needed to clean up some of the grass in my yard here, right? I mean, it was getting a little unruly. I could still do more grass over on the far side if I needed to, but for now, I just want to get some grass in there, some food for them, so they can start maturing. I'm just surprised. I could have sworn they do bales, guys. I guess I was wrong from the get-go. Let's see if this is going to work now. If we just move past the Kubota and go right on beside up to the sign that usually means where we feed them. We kind of sneak in here, just sneaking in beside. Oh, it's a tight fit. Can I feed them now? Oh, there we go. Drop that. There we go, you guys. Yeah. Now they're getting fed. Look at that. Okay. They've got food now. What a pain. All right, so yeah, I've got no way to feed them other than with a rental for the time being, because I can't afford to buy anything. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it yet. We're going to rent it for the time being. That's going to be the plan. By the way, this doesn't look terrible right now. I might do some more work in here at some point, but it's not the worst. This is not great, mind you, to come up here, but I need something a little bit more manageable. Yeah, that's the nice thing about sheep, though, right? They're fairly hands-off for the most part, right? We just feed them a little bit, and we get products out of them. So we'll see how that goes for us. But now I got another problem. And of course, that problem is, what the heck am I going to do with all these bales, these grass bales now that are kind of useless to us? And by kinda, I mean completely. Well, guys, realistically, there's only one thing we can do with them, and that's just to sell them off. Like, that's the only way we're going to get any value out of them. There's no point in us holding on to grass bales, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I can't see a reason to keep them here on the farm. So we're just going to sell these guys off. We're going to load them up on that flatbed, and I could get these nice and straight so I can load it a little bit easier. That would be great. Like right there, maybe? Yeah, that's all right-ish. It's not great. No, that's not really great at all, but whatever. Let's see if I can just kind of straighten that up. There we go. Like that. Yeah, let's load these up on the flatbed and sell these things off. That's going to be our best bet going forward for this, at least for these bales. Unfortunately, okay, so it didn't work out the way we hoped it would, but we also learned, easy. We learned a little something. We learned something new. So, I mean, you got to take it for what it's worth. Take it for, I mean, we learned something, so that's, whoa, that's a win-win. Watch out for that. That one bale's a little heavy on the tips of the forks there. Nice and easy. Get her on the deck here. That looks all right. Just give her a little push now. Just a little push. Little push. There we go. Should stay. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not the best solution, but it's not the worst thing either. And yeah, I had to spend, a couple $1,000 probably on rentals here by the time it's all said and done. It's only going to cost us, I probably would stick with a small wagon like that anyways. Actually, you know what? We're going to lower this down a little bit more. I'll probably stick with that wagon. Maybe I can do like a rent to own. I don't know. If we could do something a little bit similar to that, because I need to find a way to get up into where that barn is up there. And that's not exactly a great spot for anything big. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't mind that little Pottinger loading wagon. Perfect. Stay. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, you guys. We'll just have to make this work with what it is for right now. We've got a solution, at least, to the problem that we created. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, so let's just strap these on and we'll sell these off and forget about this little mistake that we had. Yep, that'll hold. All right, so where to sell our useless grass bales? Oh, I've got an idea. You know what? If I can't use it, maybe the D-gens out here in the valley can. Oh, don't tell them I said that, by the way. Just, yeah, here you go, guys. Have some bales. And I'll take your $3,300. Perfect. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. $3,300 for a bunch of useless bales to me. Enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for the money. This place is a trash heap. Look at all the garbage I got sitting out here. Yeah, I know. It's for the kids. Give me a break. Sunset Farms. Sunset's stupid with what it is. Get out of here. Oh, this farm is looking like a car rental business out here with all the stuff just laying around. I mean, it's everywhere. It is what it is. You know what? I wouldn't mind having a better storage place, but I think our animal plan is going to work out better than anything else right now. We'll see how these sheep do over the course of the summer, guys. But I think that there is going to do it for us today, guys. I'm going to take care of our sheep here, and then we'll be back at it in coming summer with the rest of our harvest, I think. Well, you jabronis, harvest season is here once again. Look at that golden field of, is it wheat? We got wheat here. Ooh, actually, that's barley, isn't it? The wheat and barley look pretty close. I mean, that's barley. That's wheat. The wheat is a little bit different. It's close. It's close. Just a little bit more of a yellow compared to like a brown. Yeah, anyways. Wheat and then barley. We're ready to go, though. Harvest is here. In fact, guys, it's already technically happened a little bit. I've harvested a bunch of hay already. Been out doing some more hay, and it's always a great day for hay. So that makes our cows pretty darn happy. Look at them all back there. Cows, it's coming along slowly. But this is going to take a little bit of time still. We're still waiting for these guys to mature a little bit. And same goes with our sheep. Our sheep are actually, well, look at this. We're already getting a little bit of wool off of them. We've done the first year. Not a lot, but we've got a little bit going on there. So that's a start. We'll see where that leads us into the future. But this is still a project that's kind of down the road. But still our greenhouses have, well, our greenhouse, yeah, and the mushroom greenhouse of greenhouses have been pulling their weight, guys, over at the farm shop, and that's really where we've been selling everything. I think we may try to advance this one more level today. But before we do any of that, I need to get to, well, harvest season. We got to go harvest a couple fields. So come with me. Let's go get to work. There she is, the 7150. It is by far our biggest and most expensive piece of equipment on this farm. She's looking pretty good. It's been running great, but we don't get enough use out of this thing yet, to be perfectly honest, guys. It ends up being a bit of a parking lot princess, if anything. I mean, really, we don't have a lot of fields yet. Well, I think we might have some time to expand things. You can see we got one field actually there, one more field down below, and then the fields over beside the farm. Just 3 fields. I think we might expand that grass field with that one field down there. And I think maybe after this year, we might see if we can possibly buy another field. I'm not sure yet, but I think we need to do some more work with this combine, get it out in the field a few more times, because it's a shame to let it sit there and be parked for the majority of the year. I mean, we have 0.8 hours on it after 2 harvests. No, 1 harvest. Just 1 harvest? Just 1. It needs more time in the field. Of course, we're going to need a grain cart hooked up over there. We got the cart there. I need to put this some fuel in this. You know what? Maybe we'll do the repair on this while we're here. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, fill that on up. Yeah, I need some fuel for sure. Yeah, we'll see if we can repair the white as well while we're here. It's got a little bit of damage, so we'll do a quick service on this thing as well. Shouldn't cost us hopefully too much money. $2,000 for the repair. Not too bad. I kind of expected that much, to be honest. That's reasonable. Perfect. All right, she's running good again. Let's grab the grain cart, and we're just gonna park it by the field and leave it for there for now. We'll see. I think we've got all 3 different fields, if memory serves me correctly. Man, I can't even remember what I planted out these fields. I know we got wheat and barley. We have oat in the other one. I think it's 3 different fields, guys. I think it's 3 different crops. All right, we'll just leave this here for now. Shut that down. That can stay by the field. Let's go take the combine out, and whatever. We'll just drive the combine back. It's a small field. I should be able to get through most of this, I think. I shouldn't need to dump that grain cart more than once. So, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Up we go. Let's open her on up. Perfect. All warmed up. We should be good. I hadn't done any service on this before. We haven't had to fill it up with anything. Like I said, no hours on this thing. So, really, we should probably, hopefully, get some more fields where we can use it more. Make sure our straw swath is turned off. So we'll get our grain draw or straw droppings afterwards, and we'll bail up those bales later on, I think. Let's go. See if we can go right by the grain cart here, make some space down here, and then maybe set up our GPS. We'll see. Now, I should mention, guys, that we did get some kind of crappy weather earlier. We did get some hail, and I did notice some of the crops did get kind of wrecked. So we'll see how that, well, we'll see what it looks like in a bit here, but it did damage some of our crops, unfortunately. All right, set up the GPS, do 1 headland. Let's go. Drop that in. Perfect. Yeah, you can see off to the right here, there's a bit of a spot where it looks like we got a little bit of winter kill from from the hail we got. Why is the GPS kind of off that side? Looks like that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, right there. You can see there's a bit of a spot where it didn't help us out. That's for sure. That's unfortunate. We got 2 spots in this field actually. We're gonna have to work on that. Now, luckily, our grass fields, guys, it seems like, yeah, it did damage the hay, but they just regrew afterwards, so it didn't really affect us in the grand scheme of things. I think this stuff here, we're probably going to have to do some field work to clean that all up, which is kind of a pain. And I mean, I say it's a pain, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we're going to come in here and do some field work regardless, but it's unfortunate we lost a little bit of crops because of that. But it is what it is. Nothing you can do about the weather sometimes, right? We can't cover the crops up. Anyways, we'll get through this. Looks like we're getting 50% yield already from what? Just headland. That's not bad. We'll probably get 2 full. No, it won't be 2. 1.5 hoppers, I guess, into the trailer from here, from the wheat or the barley, I should say. That should be all right. That'll get us started at least. Question is, what do I do with this afterwards? I need to figure out how we can sell this and make the most amount of money off of it. All right, looking pretty full. That's gonna about do us. Yeah, we're full. Let's see if I can get it right 100% full. A little bit more. There we go. Stop. Perfect. All right, let's go drop this all off into the grain bin there, and we'll finish off this field. This should take us another 15 minutes, guys. This is a quick one for sure. I think we've been doing too much farming. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. So if you notice anything different today, I think I lost a little bit of my voice, and that does happen from time to time. Apparently I talk too much. I don't know how I possibly could have that happen to me. Anyways, looking good. This is almost done. Perfect. Let's get back into this. All right, well, that was relatively easy. We're gonna have about 50% filled on this thing, and well, we've got 2 more fields left to do still today. I need to expand these, guys. These fields are too small. We need bigger fields. Oh boy, I know that's probably going to be priority 1, to be honest with you. I know we've talked about this in the past. I think that's something we got to figure out to make that work a bit more. Let's move all this equipment down the hill. All right, we're down to the wheat field now. Let's get to work on this one. First field's done. Already on the second field. This is the biggest field we've got, guys. Like I said, I wouldn't mind picking up this whole section down here and maybe eventually take it all over. But for now, this is going to have to do. But I'm trying to still figure out exactly how I can make the most amount of money off this. And of course, when I'm making money, I need to try and sell stuff to our farm shop. Now, I can't just sell grains to our farm shop, right? It's not going to be of any use to sell straight wheat or barley to the farm shop. I can't beat the degens down the valley with just grain and barley. That's just not going to do it. No, that's not going to be an option for us. Yeah, selling the grain straight off, the oats, the barley, the wheat. No, guys, we need to turn this into something. And I'm thinking maybe if we can we turn it into flour? I think we can just turn it into flour, right? And then we can sell the flour at the farm shop and take over the county. I think we're gonna give that a shot. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we can possibly find a way to turn into flour right at our farm. Anyway, let me get through this harvest. We'll see if we can start building something. I might have some other projects to do still too, but I've got money now that should be able to make it so we can do that. We'll see. Fingers crossed. All right, we're pretty much full after one headland. I guess we'll get a little bit more grain off this than our last field. It's a little bit bigger. That's all good. Will we have enough to fill up this cart in one go? That's gonna be the question. We're gonna do it 3 times, 3 full hoppers off the combine to fill the thing up. Well, it should be close. Yeah, as far as upgrades go, guys, I think that there will be a first good upgrade. Right? We can expand that farm shop a little bit more. I mean, eventually we could do stuff with the cattle and, of course, our sheep, possibly for the farm shop, right? You could have our custom clothing, maybe some milk. We get steaks in there? I don't know. See, things I need to find a way to get into that farm shop. We'll see. But I think we're starting with flour and then maybe move into bread? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we can make our own bread with it, right? Let's expand the farm shop. And you know what? We'll have everyone from the county coming out to us. We'll make a killing, potentially. We're just going to have to take over that farm that's down below. Right? That's really what it happens down to. All that big farmers market, we need to get all their market share and take everybody up to ours. We need to make that bigger if that ever happened. But you know what? Big dreams right now. All right, trailer's full. We've still got a little bit left to do. So let's go unload this. We'll just put the tarp on and we'll go up around to drop this off. I don't know. Can I climb that hill? Let's see if I can climb this hill out of here. This is pretty steep, but rather than going all the way around, I think it'd be better off if we just kind of climbed it. Straw swath's fine. We'll crush a little bit of straw. I don't even need the bales, guys. I got all this straw. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, to be honest. We'll just sell it off, I think, because I don't need the bales, but we got a lot of straw to bale up still. All right, let's see how we do here with the white. Up we go. Full grain trailer, so got quite a bit of weight back there. Pretty steep. Luckily, it's pretty dry. No muck out here. We should be okay. Just kind of haul her on up. Get up there, Betsy. Come on. Get up there. Come on up. Oh, yes. That's heavy. All right, we're good. Yeah, it's not a problem. All right. I don't think the John Deere would have got it, guys. It's definitely the little bit, what about 50 horsepower less than the white, so I think that would have been an issue. But this thing managed to pull it up. I mean, we got our driveway here. This road here is steep enough as is, so what would you do, right? I mean, it's got to climb this hill. Should be able to climb the one below it. I need to find a farm with some flatter ground, I think. Oh, we got hills everywhere. Maybe we should just get bigger tractors. Maybe that's what we should focus on. Now we're good. We're good. Let's keep on going with what I've got planned. Keep focusing on what we got planned. All right, into the silo we go. Yeah, because we've got a decent amount of wheat. We got some barley, and we're going to have some oat and bit here. Because I've also got canola in there as well. I mean, we could potentially start making some oil. We could do canola as well in a field. Or maybe we should just leave it at flour for now and do the 3. Let's not bite off more than we can chew. It's not like I'm rolling in the dough here. I've got the dough, flour, get it? I've got 37,000 bucks right now. That's going to be all, but pretty much all spent on a factory if we build something. In fact, we may have to tap into the Visa for a couple grand. But I mean, no, we got some product we could sell off over at the farmhouse or at the farm to table shop. So we should be okay. But not like we're making tons of money yet. I've got. It's going to happen. I know we could do this. We can make this work. All right, last little bit to go. Empty the rest of this in, and let's head back on up. Finish off this field, which is pretty much done, but we still have a couple more passes left to do, and we'll be done. Looks good, though. I mean, like I said, a lot of straw, decent amount of wheat. Yeah, we're looking good here, guys. Things are happening. All right, stop for a quick coffee break, and onto our last field already. We'll have it all done before noon here, it looks like. Like I said, only 3 in this pretty small field. This one's our smallest of them all. But we'll have them all done now. This is our oat field, I believe. I think it's oat, right? Yeah, definitely oat. Last field to take care of, though. This is the last one. We'll have to get some baling done and figure out how we're going to make some more money. I got to find a way to maximize some more profits here, guys. Let's get this oat off the field and into our silo. Yeah, I could definitely combine this grass field here, this hay field we've got on the left, with this field here at some point. I think that's something that I should be able to do in the near future. Oh, hang on a sec. We've got nothing detected. There we go. I was going to say. There we go. Just making sure the GPS was turned on, that's all. Yeah, we should be able to combine both of these. Get rid of this little roadway that's right down the middle here. I don't need to worry about that. And yeah, we can combine both these fields, make this a bit bigger. We'll see. I was trying to figure out what potentially we could do. We do have those fields that buy our big field that are for sale. It looks like about 250,000 bucks I will need to have if I want to pick those up. So that's going to cost us a little bit. I mean, we're not there, guys. I can't pull that. I can't pull the trigger on that yet. I don't have the room on the Visa. Let's put it that way. Maybe at some point. I would love to do that. I'm not going to lie. Hey, dear. What are you guys doing out here? Get out of here. Yeah, would really love to do that. I feel like expanding a field like that, we'll see what we can do for making more product, some products off of our grains. If that becomes profitable, then maybe that's what we'll have to focus our next attention on, I guess. But as for now, I don't know what else I could possibly do. I mean, it's going to cost me all the money I have right now to do the expansion I want to do. So let's just get that done first. All right, that's the end of the harvest already. What do I say about that? Like I said, we need more fields, guys. We need bigger fields. We need more of it. It feels like we just got started. It's only taken us a half a day to get through our fields. This case is a monster, and I want to let her free. All right, last thing left to do, just take all this grain back up to the silo and dump her in for now. Looking good, guys. I mean, I don't know what I really expected. I knew this was going to take us only a couple hours to get through it all. But, I mean, we're focused pretty heavily on the hay right now, and I'm not making any profits off the hay. You see what I mean? Like, we're cutting hay a couple times a year, and it's going straight to storage right now for our cattle because I'm not 100% sure how much we're going to need going forward. Let's probably put our hazards on there. There we go. I don't know how much we're going to need going forward once our cattle start to, well, mature a little bit. Of course, we got the sheep as well, which we'll be able to start taking hay once they mature as well. So I need to kind of think that through as well. I need to make sure we're on top of it. Now, I didn't mention earlier that we actually kept a little bit of the grass before we tedded it and dried it out. So there is a trailer full of grass ready to go. Instead of putting it in kind of a silo or hay loft, I'm storing the grass in the trailer for the time being. That seems to work pretty well. We're just going to store it there and then feed it as we need them. But going forward, I mean, I've got a lot of hay bales. I mean, we have a small stack there. We've got a big stack of hay bales over there. No storage yet. That's something I need to possibly do going forward. But guys, I don't know. Like the hay, it's going to be our number one crop at some point, probably right now. But for now, it's just feed. I got to figure out another way of making like a decent amount of money. And these crops we just harvested, that really could potentially do it for us if we play our cards right. So let's get to building here, and then we can maybe go get those bales, because the bales, once again, the straw bales, don't need them either. We just need to build, I think. All right, guys, the grain mill is activated. I told you I was going to build one. Well, it's the smallest possible grain mill in the world, but it's doing stuff. We're already making some flour. So it looks like well, I don't know how long it's going to take to go through all the stuff we have in here. but it's automatically distributing from our silo in here. So we're getting our wheat, barley, and oat, as you can see, and we're out getting some flour we'll make out of this and hopefully sell the flour over at the farm shop. That's fantastic. Okay, so we got one more product we can sell over there. It's a start. Now I gotta do some baling. We got a lot of straw to bale up, so pitter patter. I would say a great time for hay, but we're not doing hay. It's just straw. Not nearly as fun, is it? Already got the top field all done. There's what, 10 bales, something like that up there. Let's head down below. We've got to get down around the box side. We'll get to the big field right away here and go bale those guys all up. Got quite a few bales to go grab. Perfect. All right. We did one headland here, I think is what it was. Let's go do it again. Fire it up. And away we go. Oh man, this is gonna get a lot of straw bales, guys. This is a pretty big field. Just look at the size here, all the way down to the end. Look at that. Like I said, I want to buy these two fields just down to our left. If we get those two, that's about 250,000 bucks though. So I need some money for that. Of course, we just spent 36,000 on that flour mill. So, well, there's that. 36,000 and 250,000 are two different types of numbers, obviously. So maybe we'll have to wait a bit. Let me just get through this field and we'll see where we're at. Okay, we've been down in this corner quite a bit, guys, and I've been seeing this wagon builder down here, but nothing's been ever going on the last year or so. You know what? Let me just take a quick look, see here. Like, what do we got? What exactly is this about? I've been feeling like we should probably, I don't know, make an offer. Maybe we could buy this. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this, but it looks like, oh, it looks like they need some products. Maybe I can do that. Can I help them out with this? I think I can help them out with this. Let's, you know what? Let me get this baled. Let's get this baled first, and then we'll see what we can do about this. Yeah, let's see what we can do about this. Can I make more money off that somehow? I mean, I don't want to do forestry, really. I have no way of doing forestry, really. Actually, no, that's not true. I got a chainsaw. I could do forestry, kinda. I don't have wood to cut, mind you. Guys, I don't know what to do with that. Do we want to get involved in that? I got lots of questions right now. Is that something we should do? Guys, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get involved in that. That seems like a bad idea. And it looks like I'm out of ranny wrap. Let's head back up to the farm. We're gonna put some more net wrap. I guess is the ranny wrap? Anyways, the net wrap for the baler. We need some more net wrap for it. I'm out. The farm is right there. Look at that. We can see it. Let me just jump up on the road right here. No cars. No cars. Hammer down. Let's go. I knew we were running free, but I thought we'd be closer to being done before running out of the net wrap there. Let me just kind of pull it right aside. Perfect. All right, load it up. There we go. Another 2 rolls in. Let's go. Excellent. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I was expecting to get a little further in before I needed to refill that, but guys, we've got still a lot of wrapping to do here. We still got a lot of baling to do. Not wrapping, I guess. It's net. The net wrap? Yeah. Technically a wrap. Is it really a wrap, though? I don't even know what I'm talking about now. It's a wrap. Let's just get this baled. A tie. No, it's not a tie. I don't know. Net wrap, right? It doesn't matter? I don't think it matters. I'm just talking to my baler now, all right? Look at it. You can see it right down below there in the corner. Just put the extra box right down there, ready to go. It's ready to go, just like us. All right. We'll just power through this, and we have one more little field to do, guys. We're getting there. We're making some headway on this. It's gonna be good. I gotta pick all these bales up after, though. That's a whole other issue. That's kind of a pain in the keister, isn't it? I wonder if I should just sell these bales off right away. Maybe just take them over to the farmer's market. I don't need them. I'll take their money, I guess. Should I do that? I'll take a look at prices and see what they're selling them for, what they're buying them for. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, we're just going to sell off all these straw bales, guys. I don't have a use for them yet. We'll sell them to the D-gens down here in the valley. That's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I have no use for these. I'm not for a while still. So I'm sure we'll get through another harvest before we need to worry about getting bales. So yeah, just literally right over there is where I'm selling them to. I could have actually done it with this with the Kubota, I suppose. That seems like more work than it's worth. I could just quickly throw these on the truck in one load, and we'll go up to the next field from there. But yeah, let's get rid of all the bales right now. Make a little bit of money because I want to see if we can. Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna restock the farm shop as always. Don't tell them down here what I'm doing, by the way. They still haven't figured it out. They still have not figured out that I'm going to be competition for them here at some point. Oh, I thought I had that on there. But yeah. We're going to try and take care of that first. We'll see if we can get the farm shop stocked. And then from there... you know what? Maybe let's just reset this. And then from there, I kind of want to get that wagon shop. We'll see if we can maybe get that started. I don't know what's going to be required over there, but I mean, we need to get some wood planks and yeah, maybe we can, I don't know if we help them out, get that thing going. Maybe there's something in it for us. I have no idea. So just kind of nudge that over. Look at that, like a glove. Perfect. If we started working on that together, maybe then, maybe we can make something out of that as well. I don't know if there's gonna be much of a profit in it for us, but you know what? I plan on taking land over there eventually, right? I want to take out the land at some point in that direction. So if I start working that way right now and making buildings a little bit better, you know what? I'll look more favorably out here in the county. Like everyone will know who I am at least. Come on, get over that way. There we go. And maybe I'll run into less resistance. I don't know, especially when I take these guys out right here. I gotta have some friends down here because I'm not gonna make friends with these guys, that's for sure. All right, see if we can another, what, 3,500 bucks probably, maybe 3 grand, something like that for these 4 bales. It's not nothing, that's for sure. Look at all the bales they got here, right? I guess they're gearing up for fall. They're gonna be putting some more bales out for their maize or whatever else they do here. Oh, man. And I guess I'm technically helping them out right now, which, well, wasn't exactly part of my plan, but it is what it is. When I'm making 3,100 bucks for 4 bales, though, that seems like a decent deal. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That's kind of easy money. I mean, especially if you consider how many bales we have to pull off here. Yeah, we're gonna make a little bit of money off these guys just for these bales. They're gonna take them all, I guess. So that's not bad. I mean, it's good for us. I would love to also get a bale trailer, guys. I mean, we're doing a lot of haying right now. Once again, like I look at that, I'm like, am I going to make more money because I have a bale trailer? And of course that answer is no. It's going to make zero difference in the grand scheme of things. It's just going to make my life a little bit easier. And well, I can just do the work with a Kubota. That's fine. I don't mind stacking these bales. That's not like it's the end of the as I mess it up. It's not like it's the end of the world, right? Let's see if I didn't get the angle right there. There we go. That's better. It's just that it's time consuming. It's just time consuming. Where I could if I had a bale trailer, an auto load bale trailer, I could just go through this field quickly and pick all these straw bales up and be good to go. But for now, you know what? Whatever. We're still not exactly rich by any means. We're comfortable. Like we're making good. The greenhouses are making us a very comfortable sum of money every month to be able to finance all our little projects here so far. So we'll see where this goes. I mean, things are starting to move here a little bit. We'll see in the next month or two. Maybe next July. By next July, maybe we'll be in a position where we can really start buying some new equipment, but we'll have to wait and see. We got the cattle, we got the sheep, guys. Those two things I'm kind of waiting to see what we make off that. Is that going to help us move along? Of course, I'm going to need to buy some products for both of those guys at some point to make sure that, well, we can be profitable there as well. But I mean, it has potential. It has potential. And of course, you realize I'm still stacking bales with pallet forks. Listen, if it works, it works. All right. I'm too cheap to go buy proper bale spikes. This is still a poor man's farm to some degree. Get her lined up. There we go. Nice. See, bale forks work like a dream. Should have room for the last 2 bales, 2 more bales on there. We got still quite a few to grab, but whatever. Good start. Got what is it, 5-10 bales on here already. We'll have, if we do these 2, yeah, I should be able to just stack these right there. I think. Let me just put this one right there. Perfect. Don't hit the truck. That's all right. It's okay. You know what? Let's make sure we don't get stuck here. Let me just put the forks together a bit. No. Where are you going? Stay here. It's okay. We got you. There we go. We're fine. It's gonna roll down the hill if I don't be careful here. Let's see if I can just grab this, get right into place, and we'll stick both these bales kind of right in the back side here. Hope the truck can handle all this weight. It's quite a bit of weight, guys. Oh, easy. Right about there. Yeah. See if I can push it in a little bit further. A little bit further. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, see? Like a glove. Put the other one now. Looks like we're good on our clearances. Just kind of push it in. Perfect. All right, guys, that should work. Let's go put this back over on the other side of the field because that's where we're going to be next, and then we'll get that truck strapped down. Yeah, it's a lot of weight on this thing, guys. Yeah. All right, that should hold. All right, how can I get down this hill without rolling this thing over? A lot of top heavy weight on the back of this thing. But it's doing it. Yeah, we're good. Just get around the corner. Oh, we got to go to the left here. Go across this bridge. I don't want to go to the right. It's the corner at the bottom's a little too sharp. This way, there we go. That's better. Yeah, you get down to the bottom there, you got to take a hard left, and it's an off-camber corner, and yeah, I just have a funny feeling we're going to end up putting the shiny side down by accident if we don't be careful here. Let's go. All right, you know what? We better get some lights going on. Do I not have hazards in the back? We got hazards in the front. Oh, they're way down there. I didn't even see them down there. I thought the deck lights would light up. Obviously not. All right, we got a couple more loads to make, but let's see what we get off of this one right here. Perfect. 7,800 bucks. Almost $8,000, guys. For what, 10 bales? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's all right. I'll take that. I'm going to use that up right away. Let me get the rest of these bales off, and we'll see where we land. But yeah, a little bit of profit for us. And I got an idea, guys. Like I said, we've got to work on that wagon shop, so stand by. Let me get these bales done. All right, guys, bales sold off. We've restocked the farm shop. We're up to 56 grand. I've got Gertie working away up at the top. She's going to start tilling up some of the fields there so we can get ready to plant again. But like I said, we're down here at the wagon shop, and I kind of want to see if we can start building it. So I need planks, some fabric, and some rope. You guys making the list? That's what I need. Planks, fabric, rope. Let's go see if we can just buy some for now, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we're just gonna buy it. Let's see what happens. I mean, I guess we could probably get fabric and rope at some point, but the planks, that's not something I can do right now. I'm not logging, like I said. We're gonna see if we can do this the easy way. Let's see here. We're gonna go into town and just start buying some products, and we'll go from there. Where does this road? Does it go all the way down? Is it just I think it's just a silo down here. I'm pretty sure this is a dead end, but we'll find our way to town here somewhere. Yeah, does it go to the bridge maybe? I can't remember. We got to find our way to town. I don't know which way is the fastest from here. I think we got to go right now. So let's go to town, and I'll figure this out. I have to get across the river somehow, and I see a bridge in the future, so there's a bridge right there. Let's see if we can get across this thing. There we go. I figured it out, guys. I figured my way into town. Like I said, so we're going to start buying stuff up. There is stuff at the warehouse here. We can just go and pick it up. Let's see if we go in. We'll go this side here. We'll go in this side right about here. Hang a left, hang another left, and we're going to load up at the sell-by logistics center. Yeah. We'll have to buy all our rope. We got to buy some, long planks and fabric. I think that's the three things. Let's go make our purchases here and load this truck up. All right, guys, I hope that was worthwhile because that was rather expensive, especially the fabric and the rope. I mean, the rope was 20 grand. Can I just hold down the toe? There we go. Just gonna keep this right on the edge. It was 20 grand for that rope. What is that rope made out of? Seriously, 20 grand? You gotta be kidding me here. Caught me off guard a little bit. I expected the planks to be like the most expensive thing. Like, oh yeah, 8 grand for the planks. And then, yeah, I get to the rope and 21 grand. Even the fabric was almost 20 grand. So, yeah, I really hope we're not doing more of that. That's a little bit much. I mean, look at that rope. That's 21 grand worth of rope. Yeah, I think Klutch got ripped off. I'm pretty sure I got taken for a ride on that one, guys. I can't even get my forks under it. Whatever, it's on there for now. 21 grand. I know, I'm just saying the same thing over and over again because I'm still flabbergasted at the cost. 21 grand for that. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. Let me get the fabric on and we'll head back up. So unfortunately, I don't know how much of all these things I need either. I've got no clue. Like not an idea at all on what I need to go in there. That's another minor problem. We're gonna have to deal with it at some point. I'm gonna see if I can just pick up the ferry here and go across the river this way. I think it's faster. It's a long ways to go all the way around. The way we came here was, it seemed a little bit counterintuitive when we got a ferry right here. But anyways, I think, I don't know. Are we just gonna be able to build one carriage with this, one wagon, or is there more to this? I have no idea, guys. But we're gonna start off with this and see what happens, and see if this is worthwhile or not. I have absolutely no clue what to expect. Maybe this could be a thing. I don't know if we get to rebuild that building or take it over yet. I know to buy it, it's like $450,000, which obviously I don't have. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, hard to believe this is faster, but it is. It definitely is. Yeah, it's a good thing it's a free crossing because I've been using it quite a bit. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm not sure. Like I said, do we get to rebuild this building? I don't know. We'll figure this out. In we go, and well, I got money back out of it. Okay. That's okay. We're building a wagon, I suppose. So there's no way. Let's see if we can see this. I don't know if I can see the wagon or not. That it's going to make us more money than us buying everything, right? Like that's not a thing. I don't know where it is. Is it inside there? Does it go down here? There's another spot in here. I don't know. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this, see how this all works out. But I'm bringing them supplies to see if they could build. I don't know. They build this? Is this what we're building? We build the big wagon? Guys, I don't know. I'm at a loss. So let me get to work on that. It looks like it's gonna take some time. Crawl back down here. Yeah, I no photography. Why can't I take any pictures? Is there anything in there? No, nothing in there. It looks like it's going to take some time here. As you can see, we're a ways away from this being done, like a long ways. So we'll watch. I mean, I spent technically what, 12 grand, $12,000 to get to the first stage. I mean, yeah, sure, it might be a waste of money. Maybe not. Tough to say. We're gonna let it go for now, though. Let's go back up to the farm and see how Gertie's doing up there. All right, looks like she's already done here. Moved on down to the next field. There is something I wanted to check out, though. We'll just drive out here. It's fine. And I can still see it. Yeah, I think we're going to need to do some more work in here, you guys. Let's just drive right here. This is where we had a bunch of the hail damage, you guys might recall. And I don't think we're going to plant into this. I think the hail has compacted it all. So we won't be able to actually get into these fields. I don't know if we can plant on this or not. It's fertilized 100%. Yeah, right in there you can see it's all fertilized. I think these little spots here, and we have one behind me back there, I think those are going to be problem spots, guys. I think I'm going to need to come up here and bring the plow up and go through these spots and turn this soil over. I think it's a problem. I really think this is going to be a problem for us. So I might have to do that. I also want a lime, of course, so I got some work still to do, and I'm going to have to help out Gertie, it looks like, for the rest of the day. Speaking of which, there she is. You can see her down in the field, down by the wagon shop there. She's just pulled down. So she's right in the middle of it, just getting started over there, cleaning that field up. We'll probably have to do the same things down there as well. All right, well, let's go grab the white, and we'll see if we can do some tillage. Maybe I'll throw some lime down first. Tillage first. Yeah, tillage first. Yeah, these are things I really wasn't expecting on that little hailstorm. Kind of threw me for a loop here, so... I don't want to do the whole field, though, because it's just going to turn over a bunch of stones, and I don't have a way of picking up stones right now. I'd have to go rent some equipment, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to keep this to the minimum. Just to the minimum here. Let's drop this down. And away we go. Now, I don't know which side the tire is on the plow is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be on the side that's not plowed? I never know which way to do this, guys. So let me know in the comments, which way should the tire be on the plow? Should we go like this direction, then back the other way? So I just did that. And then I'm going to flip it and make it go the other way. Like, is that correct? I never know. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, if that's the right way or not. I have a funny feeling the tire's supposed to be on the unplowed side. I don't know. I'm at a bit of a loss. So let me know in the comments if that's right or not, or if I'm doing this backwards right now. But regardless of which, see, they're getting the stones. Look at the stones coming up right now. That's a little bit frustrating. We'll have to figure out something for that later on. Spin this back around and then do it one more time. Yeah, there we go. And you were supposed to go the other way. You were supposed to go the other way, weren't you? Hang on. Let me readjust. No, it didn't want to go the other way. I must have broken something. Whatever. We're going to go through it the way it is. Why didn't it flip the other way that time? Not sure. I'll have to mess with this some more. But I'm pretty sure the tire's supposed to be on the outside. Is it not? The unplowed side? I don't know. Anyways, it still does the same work, but I think it's just harder on it if it's on the one side. It seems like it would be. Perfect. All right, let's do the same thing up here. Till this up as well. What a pain. Was not expecting this, guys. Definitely wasn't. So, guys, looks like I got a bunch of field work still left to take care of today. Of course, we'll be back seeing how this little project goes on right here that we're currently working on. If we can get that field fixed, of course, we've got the mill project right there. We'll see how that works out for us. And, of course, the latest project, the wagon shop, we'll see if that ends up turning out to anything as well in the next couple months. Guys, welcome back into Riverbend Springs, where we're still working on our farm shop. It's getting there slowly as well. Up in the back hills behind us, you can see it sitting up there. It looks pretty good up there, actually. That's a little bit better. But today we are planting. It's planting season. We've harvested all our fields. Even the hay has been done. We're still trying to take out these degens that are back behind us. I've got to find a way to shut that farm down and buy them out and take over everything. But for now, we're still a little bit behind. Sunset Farm. I don't even want this farm. I just want their... That was really close, dude. You almost hit me. Where the heck was that? Anyways, I don't even want the farm. I just want their very cool corn maze is really all that I want. I just want the corn maze. So in order to take those guys out, we've changed our plan a little bit. We are trying not to focus on, the row crops, because they got the sunflowers, they got corn there. We're trying to avoid that. And we've been focusing, on a couple of things. First off, of course, we've got some wheat being planted behind us. In fact, I made a bit of a mistake there, guys. I did not plan on planting all my farms with wheat, but I kind of planted all my fields with wheat. Of course, we've been doing our best to keep the farm shop stocked so that we can compete with those guys down in the valley. It's been a bit of a fight. We've been doing all right, but man, it's tough to keep this place stocked. It's just these greenhouses. We got the mushroom greenhouse over beside us and the vegetable one right here. They don't grow enough to keep everything going in it. You can see, we've got some stock right now we could bring over there and maybe sell that off, but I'm telling you, it's not a lot. But you see what's behind me? We've got some cows. We got cattle now. They're fully mature. We are starting to get some milk out of these. Oh, we're starting to get some milk finally from our cattle. So that's really what's going to differentiate us. We got some livestock. I mean, we got the cattle. And of course, we've got our sheep too. We've got our sheep. Our brand new sheep are all coming. It's all working together here, guys. Look at these guys. Look how big they're getting. And they're already starting to get us some wool, which I'm not sure what to do with yet. So we've got our vegetables for our farm shop. We've got our mushrooms. I also decided to diversify, and we've started crushing our own or creating our own flour with our grains that's going straight into the farm shop as well. Look at this, like we're going all out with that farm shop. And we also started bottling our own milk, which we could sell at the farm shop. So we're really going all out in all different directions right now. Now, not everything has been all roses and peaches. That doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean? Yeah, we had a bit of a tornado come through and destroy the barn that was over on the side here. So we had to put this one up instead. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that happened. But anyways, with the update, the shop was gone, which was okay because it wasn't a great shop anyway. So we just replaced it with, this big red barn, which is actually a little bit nicer. I mean, as far as usability, at least, it's not nicer as far as the building goes for the most part. It's pretty old and shabby, but whatever. It's, it's nicer as far as usability, and I'll take that. So like I said, everything's been replanted out here, guys. And today we're, doing kind of a little bit of farm work, a little maintenance work in a way because, you notice anything out in this field? Yeah, we combined this field and we plowed it all together and folded it all over. That was back in a live stream. You should check those out. Anyways, we were live doing all this and look at the stones. And then I kind of went and planted over the stones, forgetting about them because once you start, you can't stop. So yeah, we got quite a few stones in that field. I mean, a lot of stones. And I think I might have damaged my planter. I think the planter, the cedar, I should say. I think she got pretty damaged out in that field. It looks like a nice field now we planted it all, but I'm going to need to do something about all the stones. Don't mind me, I'm just going to drive on the wrong side as we check out that field and head back up to the farm. Yeah, it's not a great situation, but we could still fix this, guys. It's okay. We needed to do some repairs to that cedar. It's been through a couple of years already now. We're in going on towards year 3 come the next year, I guess it would be, of this farm. So we need to kind of probably do some maintenance on that. Anyways, it needed some repairs, and I think this is a perfect time to take care of it. But before we do that, you know what? I did buy something else. We have been taking on some other projects, but I had a chance to purchase something that might help us make a little bit more money, help us progress things a little bit further. Let me grab the white. You can see we've got everything in front of the shop here for repairs. But let's grab the tractor and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get this bad boy fired up. There we go. All right. Like I said, we have been trying to figure out ways to make a little bit more money. Of course, we also ran into the stone issue, and we're going to be running into those, I think, more and more. I'm seeing a lot of field stones in a lot of our farms, our fields, I should say. So I think it's time we address those with maybe, well, something that'll fix it, like that new roller we have right here. That's right, we got a Vanderstad roller. We're going to go roll these fields out, push those stones back into the ground. They all look like they're fairly small, so they should be pushed back in, and then I can avoid damaging my equipment too badly going forward. Fingers crossed. Let's get that thing hooked up. Oh, the white's looking, I think she's in pretty rough shape, to be honest, too. It needs some work, too. We'll deal with that later. Let's roll this field out. I should also mention, you guys, that we have been, well, we're working on the wagon shop, of course. We're building some old wagons next door to us. Finally, they wanted somebody to take care of it. Now, I've also been doing another side project. We're trying to get the grain mill museum up and running. We'll see next month. Maybe we'll take a look. I think by, was it September now? So by October, we should have something that maybe we can look at there, and we'll see what kind of shape it's in. Oh boy, it's looking good out here right now. Hayfield's been, we got another month or two at least before we can get back into that hayfield. Hopefully we can get another cut off that before the end of the year. It looks like we should. Yeah, we've had enough money out of our hayfields, enough hay out of our hayfields to start selling off hay bales. That's something else we need to figure out if we're going to continue on that way. We'll see how the cows, now that they're maturing along, if they need more hay, or if I can keep on selling off, you know, every second cut, basically. That would be kind of nice, because that's a lot of extra money, really. We could make a ton of money off that, especially maybe if we started doing some silage. Is that okay? Could we do silage? All right, let's get this thing into the field. Unfold this, and we'll drop her on down and see if we can push these stones all back into the ground. That looks good. Drop that in. All right, yeah, we'll set up a GPS on this so we know exactly what we're doing. Let's do it that way, just to make life a little bit easier. We'll start on that. That's perfect. Excellent. That's easy enough. One headland, and then we'll go all the way around. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go to the right. Let's go to the right, and we'll do it that way instead. All right. Are we pushing down stones? Perfect. All the stones getting pushed back into the ground, and we're also making sure we're compacting the ground so that the seeds are getting fully pushed in, which is going to give us a little bit better yield. Not a lot, but I mean a little bit better, and a little bit better is better than nothing. Now the tool itself did cost me a little bit of money. I think it was 50 grand, 40-something thousand. We had enough extra money coming into the fall here after, what did we sell off? All the bales. We sold the bales off, that's what it was. So we had enough money from the bales, so that made life a little bit easier for us, and well, it's allowed us to buy another tool for the farm to make us a little bit more money in the long run. I mean, it's not gonna make 50 grand this year, but hey, you know what? It's getting rid of the stone, so maybe it will save me some money as well. I'm kind of curious what the maintenance costs are going to be on the equipment for this year. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what our maintenance costs are, because that could be telling as well, right? All right, all the way around. Perfect. So we'll still need to spray these. We need to put some herbicide and another little bit of fertilizer down on both. I think all of our 3 grain fields. Also, our 2 hay fields, I wouldn't mind spraying with fertilizer as well. Maybe we can get those pumped right up, maximize the yield off that. But I don't know if we have how much fertilizer. We got a lot of liquid fertilizer, so that's something we can do. I think we can do that. It's looking pretty good. This is good. This is good. This is good. All right, definitely going to have a good yield off these fields, I think, once we get this all rolled out. So this is the only real field we're dealing with a ton of stones on, but I'm gonna go roll out the rest of the fields as well. Our rest of our 2 other grain fields. I would love to pick up another field, guys. I feel like this isn't quite enough field space for us yet. You can see we're expanding, but it's a slow go right now. It's a slow go as we push out in here. Like I said, I need more grains, and I mean, I would like maybe move into some oils as well. Maybe get some canola going. We could do some canola oil potentially. Maybe beans. I don't know. If we could start with those crops, I don't even know if we can maybe move into peas or something along those lines and really change things up down here in the valley and get some different crops up at to compete over with our farm shop, because no one's doing real peas or spinach or anything like that, but it's just so expensive for us to get into that, and we're not making a ton of money quite yet, and we're paying our bills, which is great, right? We're always in the black, but man, we're still a ways away from making our rich, and I'm dealing with some pretty old equipment at times as well here, so I wouldn't mind upgrading some things, but we're all right. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. The farm shop up there looks great. Looks fantastic. Let me get through these fields. You can see I got one, well, way off in the distance there, another one up on top of the hill, and I'll see you guys in probably about an hour or so, all right? All right, see you then. All right, everything's been rolled out. We've taken care of all our fields. Let's see what kind of damage we've done to our planter, or the cedar, I should say, the Great Plains. Let's see what kind of damage we've done. You know what, I gotta repair, I gotta do some work on the white before we do. I'd like to get some spraying done today as well. We'll see. Let's see if we can just kind of get a little bit of this done right now and see what kind of damage we've done to everything. I'm gonna pull it right in beside here. We should be able to just pull this in and fix them both right here, I think. Let's take a look. Oh boy, yeah, definitely some damage. Okay, only $400 for the planter. Or the cedar. That's not bad. Unfortunately, the tractor is $2,000 almost. Yeah, that's a little worse. But what do you do? All right, at least it's fixed. Yep, and apparently that's the first time I fixed anything. Huh. Oh wait, that's a new computer. That's why it's a brand new build. Yeah, that's not accurate. This PC's brand new. So that's why we're in the middle of getting some new achievements, which is kind of nice. Should I put some fuel on this? Let's put a little bit of fuel on this while we're here as well. And then we're gonna go. I think we'll do some spraying. Like I said, guys, I kind of want to do a little bit of spraying. What do we got here? 417. What's left in here? 417. Is that right? 417 in there. And how much is in there? 237. Okay. We'll put whatever's left in. I might have to get some more diesel brought up as well. Yeah, it's looking a little low. We'll add a couple thousand liters to this before winter comes. It looks like I'm going to need it because I've got some other equipment that needs some fuel as well. All right, let's get out of here. Let's put this away. I think I'll get the John Deere out, do some spraying with that, and try to maximize our hours on that because we've got 13.5 already on this one at 13.1. I wouldn't mind trying to balance the hours out a little bit. I think we're been using the white a little bit more lately than the John Deere's, so I think it's time we brought that guy out and did a little bit of spraying with it. I just find the white's a little bit more versatile. It has more power, of course. So yeah, the old John Deere, it's not quite as powerful. It has its struggles. What do we got here? 11 hours. Oh, it's not bad. It's pretty close. All right, let's go see if we can get this thing hooked up to the sprayer. I'm not sure how much we have in there, to be honest. It's probably fertilizer, to be honest, as well. I think, yeah, that's what we want. We don't want to do, there's no herbicide yet. We'll have some weeds probably before the snow flies, but I think for now, we'll just, where is it? There it is. Oh, no, that's not it. That's the lime spreader. It's over on this side. I think the weeds will come and we'll have to take care of that before the winter, but for now, just fertilizer. Where is it? There she is. Easy. We are using a head tracker right now in case you didn't notice. Trying to get used to that. All right, looks good. Let's lift those up. Yeah, herbicide. Let's see if we can fill this thing up with some more. Yeah, we'll fill it up because we're going to spray. Oh, man, we want fertilizer. What am I talking about here? Let's get rid of the herbicide and put some fertilizer in this thing. I don't know if we're going to get enough fertilizer. We only have two pallets left of fertilizer. Not sure if that's going to be enough to get through this or not. We'll see. It's close, but it's not a ton of fertilizer, guys. All right. Only 2,900 liters, that's all I got. So we'll go through that. Maybe I'll have to go buy some more liquid fertilizer. I've got all the pellet fertilizer still too, but I don't know if I want to empty all the lime out of the lime spreader and put some pellet fertilizer down or not. We'll see. We got 6 and 1/2 dozen the other, really, right? When it comes down to it, we might as well use what we got. All right, looks like we'll be fine for the amount of fertilizer we have. I was, like I said, a little bit concerned that we wouldn't have enough, but yeah, I think we're okay. Looks like it's perfectly good to go. 2,500 liters should be fine. It's going down pretty slowly. We don't use a ton on the grass apparently, and this should almost maximize it. I'm hoping that next year we can use the roller, and as soon as our next harvest, our next cut, I should say, and put that roll this field out a little bit. We do have some stones I've seen in here. I think we could push those guys back down as well. So if we come out here, roll this out, and we'll be able to maybe get a little bit more yield out of this potentially. There is a part I'm supposed to lime. It looks like the lime's deficient in one spot on it. But I've had zero luck trying to get lime down, so I don't know if I need to come in here and turn some dirt around, turn some soil, if that's a thing I need to do or not. But that might have to happen as well. I'm not even sure anymore. Let's see here. What do we have? Need a little bit more. I can get right down the middle, maybe right here. Right on down the middle. It looks like we should have to go. Yeah, not quite. Let's try over here a little bit further. Right about there. Yeah, no, we're going to end up going all the way back and forth on it. I don't want that. All right, that's all right. We'll go down the middle and take care of it. But I got this field. We got a field over just down closer to the river, and then we'll see where we stand, guys. But everything else is looking pretty good for September, I think. All right, guys, a little bit of a late start to the day, but I think we're looking all good. I mean, cows are happy, the sheep are happy, the greenhouses are happy. My fields, though, my wheat crops I planted, I'm getting these weird weeds that are all showing up on the edge of the rows. I'm not quite sure why, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you can see it's every edge of every row for some reason. Whatever, we'll spray them and knock them down, I guess. Also got to fertilize. You can see we're only halfway there, so got to fertilize. We got to spray what? Fertilizer and spray herbicide. There we go. That's what I mean. I think there's still fertilizer left in the old the sprayer, of course. So might as well start off with that. If I can get out of here without hitting my truck, because I don't know why I parked there. Let's go grab the sprayer again. We cleaned everything up yesterday. Everything's been good to go. We just need to get back out in the field and start spraying, I guess. But things are kind of coming together. We're good with everything else. I'm losing a little bit of money every day, of course, with production costs now. Of course, keeping water inside of our greenhouses, it's costing us a little bit of money. What do we got? 1,400 liters of fertilizer. Okay. So yeah, money is going out, but I haven't put anything into our farm shop yet today. So as soon as we put anything in our farm shop, that'll take care of any of the losses we've had over the last month or so. That should be actually, whoa, watch out for that tree. That should actually make us quite a bit of money in the grand scheme of things. I'm hoping for about 30 grand there. We do have flour ready to go. We got a bunch of veggies, and yeah, we should be looking all right. All right, away we go. Let's activate that and see if we can just take care of this field quickly. Shouldn't take us too long with this sprayer. Just drop this all the way down. There we go. Perfect. Looks good, guys. Yeah, it should be all right. We'll get this all done, and then we'll come back up, and we got to spray all this with the herbicide as well, so we can get rid of these weeds. I'm not sure why we're getting the weeds at the way we are right now, but whatever. It's the same process no matter what, right? I wish I had a spot and spray weeder. Can we get rid of those, please? Pretty please? All right, guys, we're done with the fertilizer. We're going to throw some herbicide down. We're going to see if we can get rid of those stripes out in that field. Should be able to get rid of those weeds with, well, we got four pallets of herbicide here, so we should be good to go with that. Shouldn't have to buy anything. I'm out of fertilizer. I'm out of liquid fertilizer, so hopefully we don't need any more of that. I did miss one spot, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll let that load up. I do need to put fuel in this, I think, at some point as well. Maybe we'll fill up before we head out here. That might be a thing. We should probably get some fuel in this thing because it's a little low. Oh, I probably should put a little bit of repair money into the John Deere as well. 3650 could be repaired. Almost 2,600 bucks. Not gonna worry. You know what? We'll fix all of it. Why not? It's not like it's that much money to fix that. 300 bucks. Sure. Why not? Okay, everything's repaired. No paint jobs for this. Let's get some fuel, and then we'll head out in the field. Man, I was not expecting to have to spend that. It's actually more money than I was kind of hoping to have to spend on that. Luckily, this thing's got a pretty small fuel tank, so at least I don't need to worry too much about that. Still have some fuel left over. Need to get that filled this winter. We're down to 4,700 bucks. That's not that bad. We'll be okay. Let's head over to the field here, over by the cow barn, and then over and across. See if we can get rid of those weird stripes. Yeah, very strange, guys. I don't quite understand what I did because we didn't plow this all up. We did go through and we did do some tillage work, but we didn't plow it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why we're getting these weird weeds. It is what it is. Let's fire this up. We can turn the GPS is on. And let's just go around here and see if we can figure this all out and get the weeds sprayed. Get rid of these. Make sure we maximize our crop here. Yeah, you can see like just strange lines all the way through it. And this one's like, not even the worst. The field just down the hill here, you can't see it. That one there is way worse as far as how obvious they are because it's a bigger field, of course. But guys, I don't know. It don't matter, I guess. We're gonna knock them down, and this should be the last of our field work on these fields, which is kind of nice. Here, let me show you this field. We're almost there already. It's kind of funny how much weeds we have, and how obvious it is. I mean, look at these lines. It's the strangest thing. So, anyways, there must have been a row on the end. I'm not quite sure what's causing it all, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can get that set up there. We'll fire this on up and quickly get this sprayed. It doesn't go through all that much herbicide in the grand scheme of things, so I'm probably not even gonna need to refill this, guys. And away we go. Fire that on in. Perfect. All right. Looks like we're gonna have a couple passes here, and then, you know what? I want to check on, well, some of the other little projects we have going on. We're gonna sell, see if we can make some money, get our finances somewhat back on order. and we'll see where we stand with, well, a certain wagon shop, and then maybe something else. Maybe the museum. We should go check on that as well, and see how we're looking, because those are going to start progressing. We're going to help everybody out in the county here, so we get our name known. So when we decide it's time, don't tell anyone to take over Sunset Farms. When we take that over and kick them out, then, well, everyone's going to know who we are. We're going to be a big name in the valley. Big name out here in Riverbend. All right, that's enough field work for today, I do believe. I think it's time we made some money, guys. We're going to go stock the farm shop. I am curious. We haven't checked the dairy. Do we have any bottled milk yet from the dairy? I don't even know. Let's just, we'll get the truck lined up over here, and we'll bring the Kubota out, load up all our pallets of veg, bring them over, and then we can go check on the flour. Haven't sold any flour or dairy really, so I'm hoping, will that maybe make us some decent cash? I have no idea. I'm really hoping that makes us some good money. That's kind of what we're going for right now. That could be a way for us to really advance this farm, right? I mean, the farm shop's making pretty good cash for us, guys. It's a good way to go. Just put a farm shop on your farm, and what is it, farm to table? You're good to go, right? Like, super simple. Just have to start building stuff. Let's go. Let's put this over here. Is that not going to work for me? Go on up. Why are you not working? Hang on. All right, that was a little strange. The sounds of browse of the arms there, but we're good. Everything's fixed now. Let's load this up. See if I can stack a couple of these up, and then we'll load them up on the flatbed there of the truck. The truck is, you know what? That truck has been kind of amazing, to be perfectly honest, guys. Might be our best starting truck we've ever had, to be honest with you, out on a farm. I'd highly recommend that International. She's a great truck, and just nice to have a flatbed instead of just a standard pickup as your starting truck, of course. Working your way on up. Been working out pretty good for us. Let's get the Kubota set up there. Stack a few of these veg. We'll see how much. Is there anything else that's going to come out of that? I don't know if we have any more in there or not. Easy. You know what? It's Thanksgiving weekend in the States if you guys are watching this on release, close to release date here. So happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends out there. Of course, you know I'm not down in the States. We're up north, but we tend to somewhat celebrate Thanksgiving even up here at times. A little bit extra football. I'm always down to eat some turkey, I'm not going to lie. So we could do that as well. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a great weekend if you're watching this on release. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Just try and nudge these last pallets in here. For the touch. Looks good. And then nice and easy. Just back her on out. There we go. It's a little tougher to use the Kubota. I wish it wasn't articulating the way it is. It'd be nicer if it was more of a locked in just control. I always find articulating equipment like this with front loaders are always a little bit more challenging to use, because, well, obviously as you're steering, the forks move around, and I don't know, you can do some more interesting things with them sometimes, but at the same time I end up causing more problems than the benefits you would gain out of it. It's a little more maneuverable, of course, but yeah, just trying to get your forks lined up. Sometimes I'd be better off maybe with a John Deere, that tractor, the 3655. If we got that loaded with a front loader, maybe that would be a little bit easier. Like you can see, we're trying to load that there. That's all right. I can push those further in with the mushrooms. We got to go over next door and get some mushrooms. Crap, there's a lot of mushrooms there. Look at all the mushrooms. I was not expecting that many mushrooms there, to be honest with you guys. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna grab them all. Going to grab them all and take them over and put them on the truck. That's actually a substantial amount. I don't know how much money you're going to get out of this, but we're going to fill that farm shop up, that's for sure. That's great. Can we do 3 and 3? No, 3 and 4. Well, we'll do 3 and then we'll see where we get to. Hopefully we got enough straps for all this. Easy. There we go. Grab the 3 more. Tilt her back a touch. And let's just take her easy so we don't knock these off. Oh boy. Yeah, they're not on there. Oh, we got it. We're good. All right, now can I line this up and get this on the deck without knocking them off is going to be the question. Nice and easy. A little accelerate. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Just touch her. Oh, no, don't. Easy. Stay there. I don't want you. You need to go up there and then just. Oh, don't you dare fall off. There we go. Perfect. Like a glove. Perfect, guys. Perfect. All right, now if I was taking this to the farm shop, of course we would organize that better, or if I was taking it to town. Or we're just going over to the barn there. it don't matter, right? We'll leave the Kubota right here, shut her down. Let's go drop this off and see what kind of money we can make off all our grown goods here. This is great. Great little harvest. Not bad. I mean, look at that. Yep. That'll hold. Perfect. All right, up the top of the hill. Just take it nice and easy. I don't want to tip the truck over. It's a little top heavy, I think, with some of the pallets here. It's not that much weight, let's be honest, but still, I don't need to tip the truck over up here in the creek, going over the bridge. Don't need to tip it over in there. There's all my vegetables down into the river down below. That would be fantastic. All right, let's fill the farm shop up, shall we? Get that going. In we go, and need some more, a little bit more. Pull that forward a bit. Why is that not going in there? There we go. Let's take a little look inside the farm shop. 31 grand now. Nice. That's a nice little payday. Farm shop's got some products in it again. We've got some more stuff put in here though, guys. I mean, the vegetables are all there, but you guys know what else we've got planned, right? We've got one more thing still to go grab. You know what it is, right? Of course, we've got flour. We got our fresh flour that we've been making. That's kind of a nice little add-on. That should net us a little bit extra profit here. Let's see if we can load these up somewhat neatly. We'll see here. But we got a little bit of flour we're gonna throw out there as well. Put it up at the farm shop. I need to go check on the dairy. See if we got any milk. I know that's been working, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's not exactly fast. The process, well, it does do what we need to do. It seems to be, but we're not making any money off of it yet. Even though we're stocking it, I think our cows are actually making more milk than we're producing out of the dairy. So I think we knew that was going to happen, but I'm a little bit surprised and just shocked at the levels, to be honest. I was expecting to be able to make a little bit more money than we are off of it. It's just not making it very fast. It's just a very slow and arduous process. The grain mill is not terrible by any means. You can see we've left this for a couple of days, and we've got a couple pallets here now. Whoops, grab that. And yeah, this is gonna give us an extra little bit of profit. Now, I've got a plan for this money right off the bat, guys. We're still gonna keep on diversifying our funds here. Oh, look at that. See, this is where that comes in handy. Push that right. Oh, whoa, no, you stay up top there. Right, like that. Now it should stay. There we go. We still got a plan for the money we're gonna have from this. And I think I know what I'm gonna do. Let me get this loaded up and we'll talk about it, all right? All right, last pallet of flour. Look at that, 8 pallets. Not bad, actually. That should pay a few bills. Let's go drop this off. And then lastly, we'll go take a look at the dairy and see how it's doing. All right, load her all in once again. Missing a bit there. Hang on. We got to get this closer. There we go. I was going to say 50 grand. Guys, we made 50 grand from the old farm shop today now already. Unfortunately, I don't know where they hide the flour someplace. I don't know. It's there somewhere. Anyways, we got flour. We've got, you know what? We're doing all right. Things are like, that's a decent, tidy little profit. Now, I've been noticing a couple things that are causing, of course, some issues, and that's just the fact that we can't produce flour fast enough, and also we can't produce milk fast enough. Let's go talk about that. And when I say produce milk, I mean bottle the milk fast enough. That is our biggest problem. Now, like I said, the grains into the grain mill. Yeah, sure. We've got extra grains. We could probably start selling off extra grains unless we find a way to get a bigger mill. But the same problem is over here with bottling the milk and getting cheese. It's just such a slow process. I mean, let's just back this on in. We'll grab this to the tanker here. Perfect. All right, so if we go inside and take a look and see what we got inside here, guys, we've got 4,600 liters of milk that's in here from the cattle. We've only so far managed to make, 400 liters of butter. Cheese is only 189, and the milk bottle is only 688. It's so slow. It's been a couple of months we've been working on this. We just don't even have a pallet of milk that we can sell off yet. And let's just see here. If we fill this up, we've got 3,600 liters more milk inside the cattle barn, and we're going to dump this all inside right now, and we're going to fill this right up to the top. But are we going to be able to get it? There we go. We have 1,000 liters left. So you know what? I'm going to sell this off right now because it's just taking so long. We're gonna go for a drive and see if we can sell off our whatever extra milk we have that's not going in to be bottled. It's a bit of a, you know what, it's not going to go directly to our farm shop, but it is what it is. We got to make some money with this. There's no point in just sitting there right now. Let's sell it off, and hopefully we'll have some bottles soon, because that's crazy how slow that is. The bigger problem with this is it's a bit of a drive. We're gonna go take the ferry and we'll take the tanker over top the ferry, because the dairy is just in the city, just across the river there. So yeah, we'll take the ferry across and we'll do it that way. That's fine, but just not ideal. I'd rather not have to make this drive if we didn't have to. Unfortunately, our dairy just isn't doing what we needed to do yet. There's just not enough product coming out of it. So I'm going to see if we can sell off a little bit more. This is hardly worth it, but you know what? Whatever. A little bit extra money, about $1,000 in our bank account, and we just wanted to see how our drive is going to be, because it looks like going forward we're going to start making more and more milk as we go forward here, guys, and I might have to do this more and more. Yeah, I could see we might need to buy a better truck with a proper tanker at some point in time instead of doing this. This is ridiculous. You know what? The only way I can do it right now, though, it works, and it's going to help pay for this trailer, I guess, as well. On we go. Stop it right on top. All right, let's get out. We'll get this to work. Perfect. All right, and away we go. Let's cross the creek and go sell off. Let's go sell off all our milk, the 1,000 liters for maybe $1,000. I love it. We're up at the dairy, and if you look across the valley, can we see our farm up there? I don't quite see our farm. I thought it'd be right over there, but it's up that hillside. In fact, I think that field is ours on the hillside right there, which is kind of funny. Yeah, that whole hillside's kind of ours right now. We're just literally across the river. It'd be nice if we could just drive here instead of having to use the ferry, but the ferry's so much faster rather than driving all the way around. All right, let's dump this off, make a little bit of money. Not a ton. What do we got? $2,300. $2,300. Oh man, yeah, there's our farm right there. That's our barn right between the trees. That's awesome. All right, so like I said, the dairy's not going to make us a ton of money, I don't think, right now. I'm a little bit disappointed. I mean, it's nice that we're diversifying that. In fact, I think we're going to diversify more right away here as we cross the river. Look at this. This is great down here. But yeah, I don't think the dairy is quite going to give us the money we need. So maybe we should diversify one more time into something else that I hadn't really planned out yet. We do have enough money to do what I want to do. I think I might have enough money. Let's get up to the farm. Let's get up to the farm. We're already across the river. Perfect. Let's go get up to the farm and take a look, shall we? All right, I've got one more idea to try and diversify this farm, and it all has to do with these little buggers right here, guys. You see this? This is wool we've been packing. We're not getting a ton of it, but I mean, there's some of it. What do we got there? 808 liters. That's all right. It's something. We should do something with that, because I can't just sell wool at the farm shop. So how about we start trying to figure out a way of making that work for us? And I've got an idea, but we got to move some stuff around. I think right in here against the shop is where we need to be. So let's move this out of the way and make a little bit of space here. We'll get the swather moved out, and we'll go from there. Let's see if I can make a little bit of space. We'll just put this across the road for the time being. I've got nowhere to place to park the swather. It's too wide to fit into any of my barns still, guys. I tried. She's just too wide. We'll just leave her right there for now. That's totally fine. And how about we build a spinnery here and see if we can do something with that wool, make it into some fabric. I think that might be something we can do with it if we can kind of just slap it in beside. We've got that weather station. It's okay. You're not going to see it there. It's totally fine. Just kind of slid it in beside it. I think we're like lined up with that, aren't we? Well, let's see what happens. Is what it is. And yeah, there we go. We got a spinnery lined up beside us. Not exactly the nicest place in the world, but let's go get some wool. We'll bring some of the wool down here and see if we can get this fired up. I'm not sure what our weather station's going to do inside here now, but apparently it's still running. I could hear it. All right, guys, we're getting super diverse here. We've got so much stuff going on this farm. I'm telling you, it's kind of ridiculous how much different things we're going to have running going on here by next summer. Yeah, it's really, well, we need these sheep to start making a little more wool, that's for sure. But that being said, I mean, we got wool, we got milk, we got cheese. I wouldn't mind. Maybe we can make a bakery or something and make our own, kind of make all of our own stuff. We'll see. But for now, it's all kind of coming together. We got the flour going, guys. It's all working out pretty well. Let's just see what we can do with this tailor shop, or not the tailor shop, the spinnery now. And I don't know if we can sell the fabric. We can make our own fabric, of course. I don't know. There's so many options right now. It's kind of good to have. Drop this right here. Perfect. All right, let's take a little look-see inside and see what needs to happen here. We've got our fabric wool. Perfect. And activate that. Perfect. All right, there we go. Making fabric already. That's all it took. We'll see, guys. Maybe this will make us some money. I've spent a lot of it lately, but maybe we'll make some money with it. So guys, I think we're good for the winter now. I mean, our fields are prepped. We've got our business, our little productions all set and ready to go. It's just some busy work ready now for the next couple months. So maybe we'll see if anything goes on this winter. But thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And of course, we'll see you guys next time. This is Klutch from Riverbend Springs. Over and out.